Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's live, we will be discussing whatever it is we want to, because it's 2 cents after dark. Shout out to everybody joining me today. If you haven't already, be sure to punch that like and subscribe button. If you're listening to the replay of this live, be sure to let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as we go throughout the live. Be sure to help support the channel by hitting the Cash App $ 2 cents boxing, or letting me know and dropping it below your 2 cents as we go throughout the live. If you're listening to the replay, you can click that heart with the $ in it and just leave a special thanks below, letting me know how much you enjoyed the show. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let a couple more people pull up in here. Punch that like button on y'all way in. I need 100 likes before I get off the live today. If you're listening to the replay, make sure you punch that like button. If y'all go back and check out my lives, we finally hitting 100 like mark. So shout out to y'all for punching that like button when y'all come through the door. So punch the like button. So we can get in the algo and we can let a couple more people join in on the conversation. Because this is a platform for everybody to be able to voice their opinions. It's not no echo chamber over here. However, no disrespect will be tolerated. No disrespect will be tolerated. Also, keep in mind that this is my platform. Some people just get a little beside themselves sometimes. Some people get a little beside themselves sometimes. What's up, y'all? Joining me on a late night. Y'all know I'm off of here at 12, so we got about 2 hours tonight. What rumor, paid? How you just gonna hop in the chat talking about, do I know where the rumor coming from? What rumor? What rumor? That boy just hopped in here and was like, do you know what's coming? What rumor? But I want to show y'all something crazy real quick, right? Because I've been thinking about this Deontay Wilder fight, and I've been hearing people talk about it. And as crazy as it sounds, I think they tried to cheat Deontay Wilder. They really was trying to cheat Deontay Wilder in this Chisora fight. And I'm going back and I'm looking at some of the stuff, and I'm like, you just really didn't realize it was going on while you was watching the match, because it was just so sloppy and, you know what I'm saying, just looked so crazy. But when you go back and look, you like, man, they was tripping. Was they really trying to cheat Deontay Wilder? Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find this clip. This shit was wild. Don't tell me I ain't send myself the clip. Oh man, are you serious? Hold on, let me refresh. I know I sent myself this clip. I don't know what Marty was talking about earlier. Oh, Paige. Look, he might say, the ref picture Sora up. I mean, I'm trying to find this clip. Y'all. And I just can't understand why it's not showing up. Let me check on my phone. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, never mind. I know where it's at. It's on my whole feed. Don't trip. So if y'all following me on X, y'all probably already seen it. If you're not following me on X, go on your X, look up 2 cents 20. This is what the page look like. Oh, let me share the screen. My bad. This is what the page looks like. That's the throwback banner from when I first started the page years ago. So I just decided to keep it. But there you go, 2 cents boxing. This is the X page. Y'all go check me out. But this is the video I want to show y'all. And I know the zone probably gonna demonetize me for this, but is the referee trying to stop Wilder? Y'all look at this. Look at the referee. Why does the referee have his hand right there in the middle of the fight, y'all? What is going on? Are we in the Twilight Zone? You seen Clarissa and Easy E side by side? Who is Easy E? Wilder get more love in the UK than in the USA. Shit, I guess so. They like big black heavyweights over there in the UK. Look, he said it did seem like they was trying to. Why was they trying to cheat Wilder? They still trying to cheat Wilder, y'all. Y'all on here trying to clown Wilder. He trash. He washed. He need to retire. But they are still trying to cheat this man. Look at the referee, y'all. This is in the middle of the fight. How is the referee gonna walk from where he's watching the fight and stick his arm out? Wilder had to push the man out the way. Look at that. Look, he in the way. Why is the referee in the way, y'all? Look, look. Look. Is this not a stoppage? Is this not a stoppage, y'all? Is this not a stop? Is the fight not over? Is this not a stoppage? I'm gonna rewind that for y'all. Y'all be sure to support the channel because you know the zone gonna demonetize you. You play 2 seconds or something from the zone, they finna demonetize you. Oh, look at him, y'all. Why is he touching Deontay Wilder as he's trying to walk across the ring in the middle of a fight? And this is just one egregious incident that I'm pointing out from this fight. They was trying to cheat Deontay Wilder, y'all. For what? Why are they trying to cheat still? Why are they trying to cheat this man still? Still. Like the ref that helped Fury in the first fight versus Wilder. I mean, I'm just saying. They got to cheat this man. Like, you don't got to cheat Deontay Wilder. Look at this. This is insane. Hold on, y'all. It's tripping. This was the Wilder fight. You didn't notice all the bullshit the ref was doing when you was watching it because you was watching Chisora and Wilder just look like 2 old men fighting at a barbecue. But then when you go back and look at some of these clips, this referee was tripping. Hold on, y'all. I gotta fix it. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me on X. I had that posted on my X account. I'm about to pull it back up. You know when you try to use X on the computer, it get to tripping. Aircraft carrier say facts, 2 cents. Brother, you would say I picked up on it live. I knew I wasn't tripping. I mean, I wasn't even really. I don't never really just pay attention to the ref, you know. But when I'm watching some of these clips back, I'm like, he was really in a way. He say, I've never seen a ref help a fighter up after a knockdown. That shit needs to be investigated ASAP. Hey, somebody send me the clip of the ref helping him up. But you know what, Pay? Did they say it was a knockdown? Because you know a lot of those there was knockdowns, they didn't even count as knockdowns. And then I seen a clip of Wilder when he slipped, he didn't even get punched, and I think they counted that as a knockdown. I don't want to hear. I'm not making excuses. Wilder won, so how am I making excuses? I'm just pointing out that they really was trying to cheat Deontay Wilder yet again. It's unbelievable, and it's like, why do you have to cheat Wilder right now at this point in his career? Like, there's literally. But I think this right here, this is the most egregious to me. That's why I just wanted to know, get y'all 2 cents about it. Because this might be like, I mean, I don't know all of boxing history, but from my perspective, this is one of the most egregious things I've ever seen a referee do in the ring. Look at this. Look at this. What? 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 How are you gonna walk over to me and put your hand in the way, bro? Look at this. Look. He cutting off the ring. The ref is cutting off the ring. The ref is cutting off the ring. Look. Wilder had to push that man on the light. Look, his arm. Wilder trying to swing. His arm is still right there. Look. This is look, he in the way. Oh my God. This is unreal. Let me calm down. He in the way, y'all. Look at the referee. He in the way. Look, he's still sticking his arm in the way. Look at him. Look at him touching Chisel. Look at this. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? Said if he couldn't defend himself, the ref should have stopped the fight, not Wilder. They took a point from Wilder for no reason. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Why they cheated Wilder so bad in this fight, bro? And I'm gonna talk about it. Look at the. Please tell me why the referee is touching Chisora, y'all. Oh my God. He said to keep it 100, all 3 knockdown was bogus. He said Wilder should have punched the ref. Did y'all see the ref cutting the ring off though? All right, hold on. Hey, this not funny, y'all. Look at the ref. Look at him. He's been in the way this whole exchange, y'all. Look. Why is he pushing Wilder back? Look at Wilder's face. Why is he pushing Wilder back? Look, he's like, you all right, bro? You need a break? You need some water? You need a breather? You okay? What are you saying to this right now? I mean, is that a standing 8 count? Is that a stoppage? What are we doing? What are we doing? This is the most egregious. This is the most like egregious refs. Like this is egregious, y'all. This is crazy. I mean, it's one thing to, let them get away with holding, or I just went live at 10, Isaiah. It's one thing to let them get away with holding and all this extra stuff, but this is just taking it to look. Is this not a stoppage? A standing 8 count, something? Now look, he moved out the way. Okay, one more time, y'all. One more time, and I'm gonna get off of this because I know they about to demonetize me. Y'all support the channel, hit the Cash App, drop a super chat, let me know, drop it below your 2 cents. One more time for the people that just came. If you just came in, please punch the like button. But look at this, y'all. This is my last time showing it. Deontay Wilder. He coming across the ring. Look at the referee cutting the ring off. Look, the ref taking the angle. He cutting the ring off. Look. And then he sticks his arm out. Look, to stop Deontay Wilder. Anybody ever? Where is Juke? Juke, I need you to tell me if this has ever happened in any other fight, because I've never seen a referee act like this. I hope Juke show up tonight, because I'm definitely gonna ask him, because this is egregious. So boom, he stops him, right? He cut the ring off, stop him. Wilder gotta push him out the way. Boom, look. The referee is putting his body in between Chisora and Deontay Wilder. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? Why are they trying to cheat this man so hard? Why? This is vintage Deontay. This ain't prime Deontay. You don't gotta cheat him this hard. Look. Hold on, I gotta go back. Well, let me go back. So anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that, because that is egregious. I mean, I heard people talking, talking about it here and there, but I didn't really see people talking about how crazy that was, that the referee cutting the ring off on Deontay Wilder. I mean, he's literally fighting Chisora and the referee. Like, literally. Look at this. He's literally fighting Chisora and the referee. Literally. He should have hit that referee with a right. I mean, I know Wilder won, but I'm still going to talk about it, because whether he won or lost, this is egregious, right? Now, if he would have lost and I was talking about it, they would be trying to say, oh, you making excuses, you doing this, you doing that. But fortunately, he won. So when I pointed out, they can't say it's because I'm trying to make excuses. I'm trying to point out the fact that, why are they trying to cheat Deontay Wilder so hard? I mean, I understand he in the UK, but come on, y'all gonna take it this far? It's not like y'all cheating on the cards. It's not like you letting him get away with holding. The referee is literally interfering with the fight. Look. That's how Floyd was doing Tank when he was sparring Devin. For real. Man, I can't even see your avatar. No evidence. It's too small. Let me see. Oh. Clarissa Shields does not look like Easy E. JL 1990 say I'm from the UK as well. Wilder won it for sure, but he don't look good at all. I mean, he just looked like an older version of himself. He ain't got the athleticism. He not his balance. He looked like he fighting on a boat. Um, his chin looked decent. I mean, I just felt like he wasn't letting he. It just seemed like he just was like gunshot. Like he would not let that right hand go. Before, like, bow, that right hand was coming. Chisora would have been knocked out, probably in round 2. But he would not let that right hand go. And I'm like, Wilder, let it go. He right there. Just throw the 2 to the body. He'll drop. Like, why? I don't know why Wilder wouldn't go to his body. I don't know if AJ would hurt him. AJ washed too. Like, AJ washed too. But at this point, that fight, I mean, they can make the fight, but it's not even going, it's not the same at all. Like, neither one of them are in their prime. Neither one of them are in their prime. But I just wanted to share that with y'all real quick because can y'all believe that? Because honestly, I cannot. And then they just be letting but I wanted to show y'all this video. I thought it was a fun video to watch with Bozy Ennis. And he got a little message for the haters, you know what I'm saying? Let's watch this interview real quick. Shout out to Mill at YSM Sports Media. Y'all go be sure to like, share, and subscribe to their channel. But let's see what Bozy has to say. And Bozy looks so good for his age. How old is he? Like 70? All right, here we go.
27th.
Mm-hmm.
Your son, Boots.
Right.
Xander Zayas.
Right.
How you feeling about that?
That's a good fight, man. Xander, we like the Xander anyway. You know what I mean? But now he ain't talking a lot of smack now. Now he want to back that, he have to back that up now. You know what I mean? We mellow. We should lay back, keep on talking, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Keep on building the fight, you know what I mean? But it should be a good fight. As long as it lasts.
Yo, that's one of your favorite lines.
Yeah.
Now, this is a fight. I know y'all wanted Virgil. I know that was the fight that looked like it was going to happen.
Right.
That was the fight y'all had circled.
Right.
This is your second unification situation, right? Does this mean that much more because it's another division, another chance for you to stake your claim?
Well, I mean, we want to fight whoever, man. It doesn't make a difference. I think that was in the making. I think he's the only one that accepted, take the fight with Boots. You know what I mean? I don't know how it came about, though, but I know Eddie was working to get Boots the fights that he want. You know what I mean? So there was nobody else available at the time because all the other guys had fought already, the ones that we wanted. You know what I mean? So, and then I'm glad my young boy stepped up. He stepped up to the plate. You know what I mean? And it should be a good little fight. Like I said, it should be a good fight. He can box. You know what I mean? He's a good fighter, man. You can't take that away from him. People talking about this and talking about, but I think he's a good fighter.
Now, with you, I noticed that you don't look past any opponent. You take everybody serious.
No, you have to, man. You know what I mean? Because anything happens in boxing, man.
No. So he say, Xander? Ariana in the building. What's up? Xander. I keep hearing a lot of mixed messages about Xander, but for the most part, people kind of I don't know why he's taking this fight right now. That's kind of the sentiment of people. They're like, why he taking this fight? Why is Top Rank letting him take this fight? Is he about to be out his contract? Like these are the conversations I've been hearing people have. He's only 23 and all this, but I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. He's a unified champion. He's a unified champion. He got 2 belts. Boots ain't got no belt. How you not ready to fight a contender for your belt, but you got 2 of them? No, 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 no.
You know what I mean? You only take one shot. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful, man. You got to be on at all times, man. Cylinders got to be working, man.
What kind of boots can we expect?
I hope he take Boots to another level because Boots never went to another level yet. You know what I mean? Then you want to see something. You really want to see something. But if he can't take him to another level, you know what I mean? It's going to be like it normally be, you know?
What do you make of people using the Karen fight as a justification of why Xander is either going to beat Boots or give him trouble, being that people are saying that Boots struggles against fighters that can move?
But no, he don't struggle against nobody. You know what I mean? Boots makes his mind up. So Boots didn't really want to fight that guy that second time around, man. You see what he did the first time, when he second time his mind wasn't really in on it at that time. You know what I mean? You know, he wasn't even in on it at that time. You know what I mean? Because we didn't want, what the fuck we had to fight him for again? We didn't beat him every round last time. You know what I mean? But I don't, matter of fact, you know what? I don't even pay attention to what people say, man. Some of these guys that's running their mouth never fought a day in their life, never had a street fight, man. So, you know what I mean? Let them keep on running their mouth. And then you got all them haters out there, though. You know what I mean? They don't want to see nobody making it anyway. You know what I mean? So that's my words back to them. And then some of them commentators and some of them sports writers, whatever you want to call them, some of them don't even know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Then you got one guy talking about, yeah, Boots better do this, Boots. And when he fought, he used to get punched on all the time. Was in the
Who y'all think Bozy talking about?
hospital and everything. You know
What's
what I
up,
mean?
Two Set?
A guy at one time,
What
you
up,
know what I mean?
Bata?
But he's running his mouth and don't know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? You know, he never had no defense at all. You know what I mean? He used to take a lot of punches, but he was a good fighter. You know what I mean? You know, but speak the truth though, man. You know what I mean? Don't keep on switching and changing and say this and that. Oh yeah, he's good. He gonna do this, he gonna that. Then next day you change and say, oh no, he better watch out and all that. I know you're trying to get a lot of people to come to your what you call that? Come to
channel?
your show, yeah, YouTube channels or whatever. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Speak the truth. Don't be lying though, man. You know what I mean?
No
How do you
line.
quiet that noise? Because the internet's everywhere.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's
I don't
different.
care. See, my thing is I don't care nothing about that. I don't care what they say. We don't feed into that kind of stuff. That's the only thing. See, that's the way we take it. We don't even pay no attention to that shit.
He's probably talking about Sean Porter.
Come
That's
on,
all
Bozy. You know you was paying attention. You just said he said this one day, he said this the next day. You know they irritating you, Bozy.
Yeah,
You know they irritating you, Bozy.
yeah, they
They
are.
irritate me, and I don't
Capping.
even know Boots like that.
I think he was talking about Sean. Either Sean Porter or probably Najee.
No, he was talking to Tim Bradley.
Tim Bradley. Yeah.
He
I
was
didn't
talking
think
to
about
Tim Bradley because Tim Bradley keep putting up these videos. Xander gonna do this, Boots gonna do this, and he keep flip flopping. And everybody calling Tim Bradley out for it. And Tim Bradley, like you won't hear talking about Boots flaws. That's all I keep hearing people talk about. And I'm like, so Xander ain't got no flaws, y'all? He absolutely has flaws.
Yeah, Xander got flaws too. We'll see how that fight turns out. You know, I don't know. I favor Boots, but I wouldn't be surprised if Xander gets him either. So we'll see how that works.
Xander don't. I was watching some film today earlier on somebody's channel with Xander, bro. He's slow. He's going to be very surprised with Boots' speed. Like
Yeah.
he is going because he's slow, bro. Like Xander's slow. He he pivots to the same side. He dipped down. Like he got that slow ass jab. Like, oh my god, it's just a terrible style, man.
Yeah, I'm not a particular fan of Xander that much. I don't think he styles that great. But like I said, I think it's a good challenge for Boots. I do favor him. Like I do think Boots will probably win, but I do think Xander is gonna be more harder than people think.
Well, why everybody think Xander is the bigger fighter?
He is a bigger fighter, isn't he? He looks bigger. He's bigger. He's younger. He seems he really seems like he believes in himself. I mean, all those make for a really good fight, you know. So
no, I don't care if you bigger and younger, bro. Like,
it
doesn't make it's a bad style matchup. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's
who's
just
a
not
good
a good
style matchup for
matchup.
Boots? Too, saying you always say they're all bad style. Who's a good style matchup for Boots in your opinion?
Charlo, Fedora.
I think Fedora the best style. I think Fedora the best style matchup for Boots.
I think Fedora is just a good style matchup for everybody because
he's a diabolical style matchup.
Yeah, like
that guy's like a whole cheat code, man. That guy's a whole goddamn cheat code.
Who else? Who else is a good style matchup for Boots?
You got
Josh Kelly.
Josh Kelly.
You got Bakram.
Yeah, Bakram might be tough.
You got.
I did say what's his name? The one.
What about Mendoza or Madrimov?
Yeah, I think Madrimov is a hard fight for Boots actually. But
how Madrimov couldn't even beat Virgil? Madrimov has only won one fight since he fought Bud. Somebody told me he won one fight. I haven't even seen him win.
I don't know.
He's lost like 3 fights.
I think stylistically he does cause problems for Boots.
Madrimov ain't got nothing for Boots, but boxing.
I think so.
He's just trying to rage bait.
No, I'm not. I think he gives him problems. If he found out complexity.
What problems did he give Virgil?
Huh? No,
what problems did he give Virgil?
Versus Virgil, he looked good. He looked good versus Crawford. He didn't look that good versus Virgil. I think he was sick versus Virgil. Like I
don't care. I don't want to hear he was sick. Who did he fight after Virgil? He didn't look good against them either.
He looked good. He looked really good against Crawford and then fight before Crawford. So
we talking about the 3 fights he lost after Crawford.
Who he lose to after Virgil? I don't remember him losing after Virgil.
Who did Madrimov lose to after Virgil?
Oh, no, I thought he won that. Did he win? I think he won that fight after Virgil. But maybe he wasn't as dominant, but I think he won that fight.
I don't know. Somebody gonna tell me in the chat.
But yeah, I think just stylistically, I think that poses an interesting fight for Boots. I don't think that'll be easy. If Madrimov shows up, I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight for him at all.
Jackson Hacker, be quiet, bro.
To say he just believe Boots is gonna be every single person in every division.
I never said he was gonna be every single person. But you sitting here talking about some Madrimov, like
I think Madrimov
didn't
gives
even
him problems. I think he gives him a lot of problems. That's what I think. I think
we'll see.
If the Madrimov that showed up for Terrence Crawford showed up for Boots, I think that's almost a 50.
Why that Madrimov ain't show up for Virgil?
According to, I heard he had pneumonia. According to what they were saying,
I don't want to.
He didn't look like his stamina wasn't holding up. But did you notice that in that fight, like his stamina seemed to drop after the first few rounds? Box
Hacker, you don't seem like the type that want to hear people's excuses.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta give it to him. You know, he took the fight. He passed his medicals, but I still think that's a hard fight for Boots. I don't think Boots will just take that fight willy-nilly.
All right, let's see. Let's see what Alicia Baumgardner, Pitbull head ass talking about.
That chick. Oh my god.
Y'all can't tell me she don't look like no Pitbull.
She do a little bit.
Already. I'm so hyped today because
and why Alicia Baumgardner get away with her nasty ass attitude?
Yesterday, I watched a C-level fighter have a C performance. Okay.
And how she gonna call Dubois a C-level fighter with a C-level performance? Why she can't just give a girl her props and say she had a good fight?
Oh, can't she do it? Why can't she just fight her? Just sign the contract. Do something.
But this is what I wanted to say, right? About these fights and the women's boxing and them on them right now. But this is my 2 cents, right? This is my opinion, right? People get mad. I'm a Clarissa Johnson bouncer and all this other stuff, right? But this is women's boxing. They're trying to get into the avenue of like creating the big fight, creating the storyline, creating the anticipation and the emotion behind the fight, right? Mm-hmm. if these girls make these fights right away, what else are they gonna do after that? So it makes more sense to you build your profile, you keep fighting. I'm continually building my profile, and then we meet up after another 2-3 fights, maybe. But people just want to be like, oh, you need to fight them right away. And we all know that boxing don't work like that. I do think Alicia Baumgardner and Dubois could fight right now, but they're not even in the same weight classes right now, for real. You get what I'm saying? So I really wouldn't be tripping if they didn't fight. Like, it's not making me be like, oh, she need to make that fight next. Like they both got other plans. Dubois talking about Katie Taylor want to fight her and all these other people want to fight her. She up there saying, oh, I don't care about the money, I just want to fight the best. But she gonna take them Katie Taylor fights and get that bread. Like, she would be dumb not to. So let them keep building the fight up and let's just keep it moving. However, with all of that being said, there's no reason for Alicia Baumgardner still, in my opinion, come on here and say that that girl had a C-level performance and she a C-level fighter.
My only problem is that, like, if you're gonna talk, then fight. Like, I don't want all the stuff she's doing, like cheering on, the girl that lost. Like, I'm like, come on, the girl didn't even do that great. Like, just fight her. Like, just. I hear what you're saying too, saying there's not a lot of female competition, but you can always do rematch clauses. You can always, and Katie Taylor's still there, so the winner can fight Katie Taylor. They can have a whole round robin.
Yeah, but you're not even in my weight class, so just do what you're doing in your weight class, and then when you get to my weight class, we'll fight.
She was about to fight freaking Clarissa Shields, right?
She wasn't about to fight no damn Clarissa Shields. Let me play this. Cut it out. She wasn't about to fight no damn Clarissa Shields.
This the same bitch. Du Bois, that's who we talk about. Du Bois, who was talking about beating me. She was talking about getting Terry up out of there in the 4th round. Remember she said that? I'm gonna need y'all to go back and do your homework. I'm gonna need y'all to go back and do your homework and go back and see exactly what she said. She said she was gonna get Terry up out of there. Remember that?
So
she was gonna get Terry up out of there. She said she getting that boy. She getting Terry out of there. Okay, bet you getting Terry out of there.
Okay.
Right? You didn't do that.
So
you didn't do that at all.
So
you didn't do that. That was a C-level performance. Yeah, you knocked her down. Whoop-de-doo. Did you finish her? You didn't busted her head up with the head class. Did you get up?
Hold on, Alicia. Hold on,
no,
Alicia.
You had every chance to get her up out of there, and you didn't do it.
Why do I gotta hold on? Why do I gotta have so many stipulations on my performance? Why I gotta get her out of there? Why I gotta bust her head up? I gotta do all of that, or I get a C? Come on, Baumgardner. What's up, Sin?
What's good? I'm enjoying the I'm enjoying the analysis right here,
Okay. Like, why I gotta do all that?
Because you know why? Because you don't believe in yourself, and I see that. I read energy very well.
She projecting.
You was okay with what you did, but you wasn't okay to finish her, and that's the difference between me and you. So don't be on this internet talking, doing all that rah-rah. And I need y'all to really understand, like, when you really get down to the real nitty-gritty of things, the nitty-gritty, like the real true facts of some real shit, I got Terry up out of there in the 4th round. I need a judge to tell me if I won that fight.
Do you want a cookie, Baumgardner? What does that have to do with you fighting him?
That's you're triggered by her. You had every opportunity to beat her and get her out of there and make a statement. When you talk about fighting me, make a statement. Make a statement. Michaela Mayer, she made a statement because she was unified. Cool. Bet. Beat that. Next person. Like, people are just too caught up on the internet and just be like, oh, you need to fight her. You need to fight. Listen, y'all, I'm not ducking no smoke. I said I would fight the girl. I already said I would fight her. But there comes a point in the time where the money got to be right. Baby, I am the money maker. She needs me. She needs my name. She needs my name to build a fight. You feel me? She's not even a super fight.
Okay, do she got a point? That's what I was just saying. Like, we gotta let it build up. She coming up, people knowing her name. No damn point to say. She do got a point.
No, she don't.
Yes, she do. Y'all in 2 different weight classes. you get you some more accomplishments and shit under your belt, and then we can meet up. I already said I will fight you. We don't gotta fight right this second.
Fight last. Was the girl that you fought last? Was she making any money? What are we talking about? Who'd you fight before?
She didn't say nothing about making money. She said, "Get your weight up." Like she said, I fought Michaela Mayer. She was unified. Like, let's make it a big fight. Get your weight up. Let's make it a big
Michaela
fight.
Mayer when Crystal fought Savannah Marshall. That was a while ago.
But I'm just saying.
After that, she ain't fighting nobody like that.
Bro, you're not even in my weight class, though. You're not even in my weight class.
Man, they didn't make things shake, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear
Come on, man. You're
Nah,
not even in my weight class.
honestly,
they didn't make it shake, man.
I'm not saying people are wrong for wanting to fight, but I'm just saying, like, it's y'all putting a little bit too much sauce on it. Like, they gonna make the fight. Go ahead, Sin.
Caroline's at 135, right? And then Alicia is 130. That's correct, right?
Yes.
So all Alicia did gotta do is jump up one weight class. She was planning to jump up 2 or 3, right? So let her jump her ass up there and fight.
And then you want me to come up to you? Man, hell no. You need me. Like, come on. This is my thing. Like, y'all be wanna use this logic when it's convenient for y'all. But for some reason, it's like the logic be flipped upside down for the women. And because I was talking about this earlier, I was like, just like how people was like, oh, well, why is Clarissa fighting Franchon? Why don't she fight Shadasia Green? Now, can y'all tell me how y'all would feel if Devin Haney was fighting the fighter that lost instead of fighting the fighter that won, if that's an option?
Well, he was planning to fight Rolly, right? But Ryan lost. So, and people wanted him to see him fight Ryan. I don't know.
Nobody. I didn't lose.
That's his biggest rival. That's his biggest fight. That's completely different.
Yeah, like the value in that fight changed very little. Like Rolly didn't whoop Ryan's ass for Devin.
I don't know, man. I think Alicia.
You might feel like that, but I don't.
So y'all want Alicia to go? She's the champion. She's the name, but you want her to go up because the person. It's not like she's challenging the person that's up. The person that's up is challenging her. So y'all want her to stop and drop everything she doing, and she just said it ain't even a money fight right now. So why would she do it?
Quote, who was a heavyweight to come down?
She was never gonna fight her, man. She was just attaching her name. That fight don't even make sense. Clarissa Shields fight at 175. You fight at 130. That don't even make logical sense.
You know who did that?
Pony.
Gary Russell did.
In my contract, she not in there. She not in there. She's not a top fighter. You know who's a top fighter? Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. Those are two people right there who are top dogs. Come on now. That's the money. That's the money fight. That's the super fight. That's what we talking about.
Well, she ain't
don't get to yapping over here about this girl from the UK. That shit bogus, man.
Man, she ain't fighting.
You had every opportunity to get Terry out of there. You didn't do that. That was your opportunity to say, hey, Alicia, what's up? That shit didn't move me. That shit motivated me to go work out because this is who y'all comparing me to. This is who y'all want me to fight. Please stop. Please stop with that. It's not even that. Caroline is not on my level. I never duck no smoke from nobody. She's not the biggest fight to make next. I know who I want, and I've been very vocal about who I want. I got my fight April 17th. And then I'm going to be fighting again this year. And it's not Caroline. She's not the big fight to make. When we talk about making big fights, when we talk about main event, when we talk about putting people in seats here, it ain't her. And like I said.
So y'all can't tell me again, she don't got a point.
Who the hell is she talking about?
Y'all can't tell me she don't got no point. She's not the big fight to make. But listen, she's not the big fight to make. And listen, y'all know, I mean, I like Baumgartner. She all right. She cool. You know what I'm saying? But she got a point. This is what I was saying. Like, she's not the biggest fight to make next. Everybody just crying about fighter. Like she said, man, she's not she's trying to get the money fights. And she's not the next. I'm gonna fight you. But let me go do what I'm doing. We not even in the same weight class. Let me go do what I'm doing. Get my money fights. You do what you doing. They offering you money fights too. And then we can fight.
2 cents. You know she's capping, right? So here's the thing about this whole situation.
How she capping?
let me tell you something, right? When they first started linking her and Calissa, I hope you remember, they actually said they mentioned all those other girls too, all the Kay Taylors and all the Amanda Serrano. All she talked about was Clarissa Shields. She said, I want to fight them. And then she went on and on about trying to fight Clarissa Shields. She was buddy with Amanda Serrano and Kay Taylor. But I never see her put pressure on to fight those girls. She put
Man,
pressure
she
to
not
fight
about
somebody
to
that was
fight no
damn near heavyweight.
freaking Clarissa Shields, bro. They 30 pounds
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah, but she damn near tried to put pressure on that girl, but she ain't putting pressure on Amanda. Amanda ain't ducking nothing but her collar. You know that. You call Amanda Serrano, she's gonna fight you. Like, what are we talking about?
She dug Shields back in the day.
Yeah, but she was a whole different monster. Come on. What's her name? Shadeja Green, Doug Shields too. People forget that part.
Man, why do y'all think Baumgartner's scared, bro? I don't know. I don't really think she's scared. I know Baumgartner really ain't had that same, she ain't been bombing like she was bombing before she popped. So, but I don't think she's scared.
But I think I don't know.
I don't know. I
I
think
agree
that's a
with
big
you,
fight for
Sid.
her. I think she
I
can
agree
make
with
it.
you too, Sid. I do think that, like, for me personally, I feel like as long as you ain't trying to go like the whole Thurman Errol Spence route, waiting 5 years or Manny Pacquiao Mayweather waiting 5 years to make a fight. I feel like if you solid, you should be able to go 2-3 fights, stay on top, and build up. It's only so many rivalries and big fights that anybody can make, and
Yeah.
with the women's division, it's not a lot of names to really cycle through. So I do think that's fair if they do make the fight within 12 months,
Yeah.
or whatever.
I want to
maybe
see
a
big.
year or two.
Not
Maybe a
12,
year or
yeah,
two.
yeah,
I rather see
maybe
big fights
18
now,
months.
man. I ain't
I
trying.
think 18
You
at
know,
best.
I ain't trying. I rather see these fights
They
happen
don't
now,
nobody care
man.
what you trying to see. They trying to
I
get
mean,
their bread.
that's the thing. That's what I feel like is microwave culture right there. Like when you're not that good, you do have to rush and do things. You kind of got to strike while the iron's hot. If you nice, you can sit back for a minute and you know what I'm saying. Like you can build shit up. You know what I'm saying.
I
But
don't know, man.
hacker, the type of people that you believe in, those fights have to be made immediately.
No,
You
wait,
know.
hold on. So the fighters I like be trying to fight though. So that's one thing about it, right?
No, they don't. The
The
fighters that you
fighters I
like
like be
just
trying to
backed out
fight,
of some
bro.
shit. The fighter
Hold
that
on,
you
let's see
like
what
just
else
I
she
backed out
trying
of
to
say.
fight.
Let's see what else
And
she say.
nobody. I don't care to beat her ass. I'll put her in the dirt for y'all if that's what you want. She a young girl, but I could never be scared of a C-level person. This is the same girl going around asking how she can beat me, like on some real shit. Like I get it. They want a name to build off of, and that's the name that they're choosing to do.
She know because that's what she
We
did
need
to
Alicia
Clarissa.
because that's the fight that is perfect to build off of. No, go
It's the
put some
same thing
skin in the
she did to
game.
Clarissa.
Go put some skin in the game. Go do what I did. I became undisputed at 130. Okay, all the belts. Didn't have nothing handed to me. I'm now email champ. I beat the champ to be the champ. Let's get that shit right. Don't come over here with all that yah. I'm telling you, I'm gonna fight you, but it ain't gonna be when you want it to be. That's the difference, baby. I'm the top dog, top earned. Stop playing. Like, listen, I gotta let y'all know on the chat because some of y'all just be talking just to talk. This another thing. I'm at 130 pounds. I'm at super featherweight.
Now you a
That
super
is my
featherweight.
weight class. Have I moved up to 135? No, I have not. So why are you calling me out? You got
now you a super
girls
featherweight.
who have belts
Now you a
at
super
your weight
featherweight.
class.
Which is Callissa's.
Why aren't you worried about becoming undisputed? You worrying about AB because you want my name. You want to eat off my name. No, bitch. Not gonna work. Go put some skin in the game. You think you teaming up with the ops is gonna get you fired up? You think you going around asking people how to beat me? You're not gonna beat me. You can't beat me because I'm better than you.
But when Clarissa Shields was mad because you was calling her out and doing all this, it was a problem, and the whole internet was on her ass. But Alicia Baumgartner got a problem with the boy doing it to her, and it's crickets.
It's only one weight class apart. Only one weight class apart. It's not like Clarissa Shields, who damn near fights a heavyweight, and 130 pounder is calling her out. That's crazy.
Come on, man.
At all things. That's the difference. And when that happens, everybody who was talking, you're gonna see. And that's all I can say. You can believe me. You don't have to believe me. You can fuck with me. You don't gotta fuck with me. You can be a fan, not a fan. I don't care about none of that. At the end of the day, the real always rise, baby. Period. That fugazi goofy shit, that shit sink to the bottom.
She gonna say all that. And
She
fight
mad?
That's what
nobody.
that is.
She mad?
She gonna say all that and fight nobody.
We're gonna keep it
She ain't
G
gonna
with y'all,
fight
'cause
a man's
a lot of y'all
mom.
just be
She
talking
ain't gonna
just
fight
to talk.
K-Tail. She gonna fight somebody you probably never even heard of.
So, listen, I've been very vocal, and I ain't been saying too much because I know exactly what I need to do. So that's why I just keep it at a minimum. But since y'all was addressing me, talking about I'm scared or I'm ducking or this, that, and the other about the boy, baby, the boy ain't got shit for me but an ass whooping.
Yep, she ain't got nothing for you but an ass whooping.
That's right.
Freudian slip.
I don't know.
Freudian slip. She said the boy ain't got nothing for me but an ass whooping.
She's tripping
Freudian
too, Sam.
slip.
Shorty tripping, man. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I like her. You know, I like Alicia Baumgartner, but she's been capping lately. I don't know. I felt like she was capping about Clarissa Shields all this time. I feel like she's capping a little bit.
Yeah, she was capping about. It's a mix of both. It's a little capping, but she got a point. You feel me? Like, to me, she has a point. Y'all can have whatever 2 cents y'all want, but to me, it's like she don't got a fighter right now. She don't got a fighter right now. Like, y'all want her to fight her next. Like, no, she don't need to fight her right now. They're not even in the same weight class.
Build up.
I don't like how she addressed. I feel like she was a little too fiery to end it. Like,
but that's the
that I gotta make right now. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, she was too fiery with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the captain is saying she a C-level fighter. Like, that's the cat. Like, why you doing all that? You ain't got a downer.
I just wouldn't have wasted 20 minutes worth of camera footage to, you know, just be like, you not the fight to make right now, and this, that, and like, nah, man. I would have just chilled on that. And if I'm going to marinate, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to let it marinate and just take on the next target. But
and what we're talking about, build her up. Freaking Alicia Baumgartner is already undisputed champion at 130. She doesn't want any more build up. Just fight.
Not build Alicia. I'm talking about the boy build herself up and build the fight up.
People know her because she's Triple D's brother or sister, you know?
Nah, I mean, you know,
ain't nobody know her like that. We just now know her. We just now talking about her like that.
She's
like,
known
we just
in
ain't
the
been
UK.
here.
Like, she's popular now. She's a very known fighter, too, son.
She's not that known, bro. Cut it out.
She definitely is.
Over here, what do you think they're gonna fight over here in the UK? So you want Alicia to go up to her weight class and go fight her in her country? Come on, man.
I think she should take Clarissa's deal and do a double header. That'll be.
I think that'll be a good card, but it wouldn't be happening next.
Especially a press conference. That'll be a big money making card for an MVP. I think they should do it. I think Clarissa got a point. That'll be imagine a double grudge match. Remember, her and Shadeja will have words. Clarissa and freaking Alicia Baumgartner will have words. Alicia Baumgartner and both Caroline Dubois and Clarissa. It's gonna be crazy. The whole
it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, the only person who not with it, is Alicia. I bet you MVP will be with it, but now Alicia won't be with it.
Man, I don't know. Alicia, I mean, she might duck Dubois, she might not, but it's too early to tell. Basically, is what I'm saying.
Man,
it's too early to tell because it's a duck pending.
Yeah, duck pending.
That's a new one.
No,
it's
a
duck
new.
Pending.
Originated from Black Truth when we're talking about Lomachenko.
What's up, Mr. Greg?
How y'all doing? What's going on, Sin and Hacker? How y'all?
Doing good.
I like Alicia. I don't know why, but I like her. I hate when people come on and do their little videos and they either rolling up some weed or they eating. It's so annoying to me. Like, you trying to why are you doing all of that? That's not. I just don't get it. But I see a lot of people throw that little technique in. They're either eating, drinking something, and then they end up packing their lips, or they rolling up some weed. Like, okay, we know you smoke weed. Great. I mean, we're so impressed.
Yeah, like, how old are we?
Yeah, but I for some reason I like her. If she's trying to put some fire under her name and trying to market herself and things of that nature. I'm not mad about that. Go ahead and do what you do as long as you don't talk stupid. And she didn't seem to be. She was just sort of a little fiery about how people was feeling her. But she got to, you got to get used to that. This is today's boxing now. People gonna criticize you and talk about you for any reason. So she'll get. I hope she gets past that. But I hope that she fights a lot more since she's talking. So we can see.
I want him to come talk to me before he goes to sleep.
Huh? Oh,
no,
okay.
go ahead.
So, but now does she have a fight lined up? Because I just saw her on, so I don't know if she had anything lined up or not. But I'm slowly becoming a bigger fan. There's room for both her and some of the other ladies, Katie Taylor, good Lord, T-Rex. I don't know why I can't think of her name, but there's room for all of them. Yeah, Carissa. There's room for all of them in their respective weight classes to make names for themselves. Because women's boxing has gotten a second resurgence, and that's thanks to Carissa mostly, and of course the little back and forth that her and Layla had. That at least brought some more eyes to the sport. Now they gotta put some fights on, and whatever Jake is doing, it may work. Let's see. And of course, the bottom line is you all over here on the boxing platforms. If y'all like it, we can love it. What'd you say about that, Sin?
What you say, Mr. Greg? You got muffled.
Oh, I know. I just said what the Sin had to say because I heard him saying something, but I was just trying to see what he says about Elise. So he must be gone. Oh no,
this shit, I done lost the point, whatever point I was trying to make.
Well, y'all like Alicia? Everybody agreed that
I like Alicia. I like that. I just wanted to point out a few things in that video. One, I just wanted to point out, like, I think she had a point with what she was saying. I don't think she's ducking Caroline, not yet. I don't feel that way. Mm-hmm. And I just think it's strange, like you having a problem with somebody trying to attach your name to you, and it's only one weight class away, but you was trying to attach your name to Shields, and she 175. But now you want to be mad when Shields got on your ass for doing the same thing. You want to be upset and play victim. Like, no. And now that Caroline doing it to you, you want to be up here now she a C-level fighter with a C-level performance because she ain't do a backflip and the split in the ring. No. You don't get to make up. You don't get to make up these crazy criterias for people to meet in the ring so you can downplay their performance. No, we're not doing that.
You know they're gonna try. They gonna try get you talking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool you talking, but you gotta at least want to fight, make that fight.
I think she wants
to talk and then be like, you're gonna fire like 2 years later or some shit.
Well, I hope it don't take that long.
2 years is nothing in boxing.
I think that's a stretch. I think that's a stretch. Like I said, 12 months. 12 months, 18 at best. And that's at extreme best. But that's all I could give it. Anything else is letting it spoil.
I'm glad women's boxing is being talked about. Like this is a big topic.
I think she brings a healthy competitive energy. That's one thing I can say about Alicia. Like she brings good, she brings a nice little character. You know what I'm saying? She's easy on the eyes and she has that kind of, femme fatale vibe.
Well, she's this generation. She's this generation's Mia St. John. That's how I see her. Mia was good, was very easy on the eyes too. She could fight a little bit, and she had that little femme fatale type of thing going for her. She was on cover Playboy, et cetera, et cetera. So she's this generation's Mia. So let's see how much she gets to fight, though.
I think all the girls look good. I mean, they all.
No, they don't all look good.
Carissa looks good. That's what I think.
I bet you do.
Yeah. For me, I don't know about you. I think all three of them are good-looking women.
They all right.
Yeah.
What three are you talking about? Mia, Carissa, and who?
Clarissa, Caroline, and what's her name? Alicia.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm not
Y'all
going to
pretty good.
disparage anybody's looks, but
Hold
but
on, let me get to JL 1990 with the 4.99 in the super chat. He says an amateur Du Bois was youth Olympic champion, world youth champion, and 4-time European youth champion, and she was undisputed at 25. No puppy at all. JL coming through with the facts.
yeah,
Hold
who
on.
is she signed to?
She's just chatting. I think she signed an MVP.
Okay, so she's gonna get a little shine.
They both with MVP. I mean, I think she with MVP. Yeah, they're gonna make that fight for sure.
Okay,
Man, Alicia
yeah,
ain't fighting that girl till 2 years from now, man. Alicia's
That's
gonna
not that
talk shit about
long.
her.
And that would favor Du Bois if she fought her 2 years from now because she's younger than.
I wish boxing wouldn't do that though. Like, I saw these
What
fights.
you mean? That's boxing. If they didn't do it, it wouldn't be boxing.
No, that's promoters. It's not boxing.
No, that's boxing.
That's boxing today.
That's boxing, bro.
Yeah.
Yesterday's boxing is over with. That's never coming back. That's over with. This is the day.
And Dana White is only gonna get you further and further away from it while everybody Johnson bouncing.
Dana White's gonna make them fights, man. Their fights are gonna happen. It ain't gonna be like all these like promoters on. We want to don't fight this guy. We need to find somebody better for you to fight. That somebody can none of that.
See, y'all don't like boxing. Y'all don't like boxing.
When there's enough money on the table, fights happen. That's all it comes down to that. When there's enough money for everybody satisfied to get their pound of flesh or a dollar that they want, the fights usually will happen.
Like the new school of boxers, I want them all to fight each other. Like I don't want them to become the old school and then they decide to fight like years down the line. Like what's his name? Abdullah and Kid Austin should have been fought. You know,
Kid Austin been ducking them.
Yeah.
So you can't make nobody fight.
Yeah, Kid Austin has he. When's the last time he's fought? By the way, Kid Austin. I don't know.
Nah, he got bit by fire ants last time, yo. You ain't never been bit by no fire ants before.
What's his name? Tevin Farmer.
No, I have not.
That shit hurt, man.
I've heard, but I'm laughing because
just one of them. That shit hurt.
Yeah, obviously.
You know, I'm just saying, man. Somebody got to defend Kid Austin. Somebody got to play devil's advocate. Why you ain't helping that man, Hacker? You normally stand for bullshit. Why you ain't helping Kid Austin, man?
Because he ain't trying to fight, man. I don't know what
that's your man. Devin ain't trying to fight either, man. What's up with that? Devin ain't trying to fight either.
Would be nice. I would love to see him start unifying with people.
Kid Austin Kid Austin moved like he part of Haino's clan.
Who Kid Austin?
Yeah.
Nah, he don't move like no Haino's.
He don't want to fight.
No, Devin be making them fights, man. Stop the cap.
Yeah. We ain't even gonna
Stop
pick on Devin right now. I'm gonna let 2 Cent go ahead and steer the show away in the direction she wanted to go in, because I ain't trying to have you crying up here.
Hey, it's 2 Cents after dark. We open panel.
Oh shit!
I need J-Man to click the link. J-Man 96. It's your time to shine, J-Man.
Devin be making them fights, man. You can't put him with Kid Austin. And Devin makes a fight. He's not gonna play.
How are you not disappointed with that? How you not disappointed with Devin right now, bro?
Why would I be disappointed with him?
Are you related to this man? Is it something that we need to know? Is it some sort of connection?
I brought this up earlier.
Hold on, Hacker. What up, Thomas? What's going on? What you got for the show?
Well, you know, first and foremost, not only all summer 26, not only all winter 26, not only all fall 26, and not only all springs 26. Next is getting out here cooked by 2 Cents. She ain't playing with you, Mickey Freaky. So that's what's good. That's part of the 2 Cents I got. I'm gonna give you a nickel's worth today. Shout out to the great brother Gregory Quattlebaum, aka Mr. Greg. Always appreciate your take, my man. Paid in full. He's up in here. You know he ain't playing with your ass. Shout out to Sin Ironheart. That's my man. You know, and the hacked experience. You gotta love it, man. Shout out to all you people. I'm just here soaking it up, listening to the talk, and gonna get in where I fit in. I'm gonna make way for my man Paid.
What's good, Tom? What's good, Paid?
What's up,
What's
guys?
going on, brother?
What up, Paige? What you got for the show, Paige?
I ain't really got too much. I'm just up here to kick it with y'all for a minute.
Oh, okay. Who at work? Put a one in the chat if you at work. Y'all know I started this for who is that? I started this for somebody that said they was listening because they at work late and they don't even come to the damn show no more.
Yeah, that's
They
why
might
I
have
be
got
wondering,
caught
like, how the
listening.
hell niggas be on the how the niggas be on the panel at damn near 1 o'clock? Like, god damn, the niggas got jobs.
They be at work.
They
It's a
might
good damn pocket though. It's a good pocket for boxing talk for real.
they,
Like
they might have got caught at
everybody else
work
feels this
watching
voice.
too soon. That might was what happened.
They got caught at work watching.
Supposed to be on the desk and they in the back on the panel debating somebody.
I have a lot of people that listen to the replay though, so so that's why when we do a show, we got to put on a great show. A lot of people really hit these replays and be listening back, so we got to make sure we can hear each other and don't be talking over each other and all that. But
Yeah,
what
I
else is
just
the
had
boxing?
one
What y'all?
thing.
Oh, go ahead, Payne.
I only had one thing about the Alicia Baumgartner situation. I kind of think it's kind of like a tit for tat situation with them because in the same sentence she did the same shit to Clarissa that
Exactly.
what's the name doing right now. So I mean it's part of the game though. I don't think that fight gonna happen right now. Obviously, I think I think now she's really just looking for big money fights, and I think that's kind of with like Amanda Serrano or somebody like that. But I don't think nobody's ducking. I just think fans sometimes just get out of pocket sometimes just because the fight don't happen right then and there. They feel like motherfuckers ducking. Now it's different if you do what the hell Devin did, then yeah, that's definitely ducking. But other than that, I think other than that,
Hey, Paige.
what's up, bro?
My man said that may be ducking, but he ain't disappointed with it though.
Wait. How's it ducking that you don't like a deal so you don't sign the contract?
Man,
I
go
don't
on, bro.
He said they made him a solid offer,
Yeah,
and that
Exactly.
they
before
were
they're gonna start
negotiating. So
negotiating.
what the hell
So,
happened all of a
so
sudden? How did
let me
that
tell
whole
you what
And I
happened.
pendulum switch?
and I
Let me
heard
tell
you boxing hacker no, because you brought up the same shit on Dean panel, bro. You jump from panel to panel with the same damn arguments, bro.
But
No
this what I
different
wanted to
than
ask y'all though. This what I wanted to
yeah.
ask y'all. What do y'all think about the Keyshawn and here Albright fight? Because
trash.
I knew it was gonna be. I knew Keyshawn. I mean, come on, it's the same play with it's the same thing Shakur do. Call out a bunch of people, say people ducking you, and then fight somebody who you wasn't even talking about, right?
Right.
But I think that Keyshawn doing that, like, I don't think it's gonna work for him because we've already seen Shakur do it, right? So it's not like you're gonna be able to keep doing that. Oh, we're sick of Shakur doing it. So it's not like you're gonna keep doing that over and over and over. So I just feel like he just messed up all his credibility. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he just messed up all
Yeah.
of the how do I say it? Like maybe all of the quote unquote more serious fans. I don't know. I don't want to really want to use the
The
word serious.
authenticity.
But yeah, like the fans that like more of the authenticity and the
Yeah, true boxing fans.
and all the genuineness of the fighters, like I think he just kind of screwed that up.
Who do you think
And
he was going to fight?
you know, hold on, and you know how like I feel like it comes a point in these fighters' careers where they got the fan base and then they do something and it splits their fan base. Like
Right.
I feel like Crawford had all the fan base, and then when he re-signed back to Top Rank, I feel like that split the fan base. You get what I'm saying? So
Yep.
it's like for some reason, like sometimes they be doing stuff that splits their fan base, and I think I don't think when Keyshawn did the De Los Santos thing, I don't think that split his fan base. I think we was just more kind of like, come on, Keyshawn, you got to get it together. But
Right.
then when you start doing all the extra and all this, and you on stream being goofy and all this other stuff, and you mental
word right
health, and then you Jesus Christ this day, and like you do all that, like I think I don't know. I can't say he have, but I feel like he's one incident away from splitting his fan base. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you spot on just because like we tired of the antics, bro. Like we forgave you for the De Los Santos shit. A lot of fans didn't forget that shit, but it just seemed like, bro, when you you have a lot of animosity for certain fighters, but then you find out fighting somebody nobody even asked you to fight, bro. Like you only, let's be real, you only going back after Nihar Albright is because of your damn brother, bro. Like y'all already fought. Nobody asked you for that fight. You can't go all the way to California talk about you looking for somebody and then you go and fight somebody totally different, bro. Then you get in front of Abdullah Mason face and then now you want to try to punk him. And it's just like, bro, I don't understand Keyshawn. Keyshawn, he love playing that mental health game though, bro.
I think he will fight Abdullah, but I don't think Abdullah will fight him right now. I think that's the problem as well.
Abdullah literally said he'll fight him whenever.
Right.
Abdullah didn't look too sure, bro. Like I said, I think I have more.
How do you know if he looked too sure or not, dog? He looked dead in his eye. Every time he talked, he was dead in his eye.
Up there, Abdullah did look a little bit nervous. I think that like if they were to be in negotiation, I think Keyshawn would be more inclined to fight Abdullah. Right? I think Abdullah is still a little bit new to the game, a little bit.
What?
Keyshawn would be more inclined to fight him at that stage.
Why wouldn't Abdullah mess? Why wouldn't he fight him though, bro? When he already said he'll fight him, he never went back on his word or capped about fighting nobody, bro.
But Keyshawn said, "Are we fighting next?" And he didn't really sound like he wanted. Like,
bro, he said we can do it whenever. Stop, like, don't do that, bro. He said we can do it whatever, and then he made a fake phone call.
Say, yeah, let's make it happen.
How we gonna make it happen? And he at 135, bro. He's a champion at 135. He don't move on Keyshawn's watch.
Bro, if I ask you, are we fighting next? Don't say we do whatever. No, just say, yeah, let's make it happen. Say something like that.
How you gonna make it happen? And they in two different weight classes, bro.
When they had the interaction, I felt like Keyshawn was more.
He said Abdullah told him he a champion in his weight class. He has his belt. Come get your belt, bro.
I know he took it from him though. Y'all be saying
it doesn't. He said, bro. He said he has his belt, bro.
He didn't take it from that man.
Okay, he obviously didn't want the belt. So what? You again, bro. Abdullah Mason's not moving on Keyshawn's time, bro.
Yeah. Just like what's her name's not moving on Caroline the boys' time too, right? I know. Nobody's ever moving on the other person's time. We know how that works. But all I'm saying, I just think
what
that
the fuck are you talking about?
Yo, 2
right now. Hold on. Let me read this, and then I'm gonna let Isaiah go. He says, "I heard they came back to the table. I said after they go to court, they go back to the table. Devin Haney and Bill Haney has a fine to pay the MSG Arena for the outrage." Oh, they went back to the table. Okay, I'll tell y'all probably what could be doing a negotiation tactic. What's up, Isaiah? What you got for the show?
Yo, what's going on? Yeah, I just want to jump on and chill because I got off work kind of early. But I was gonna tell you, sometimes I'll be working late, and I'll be looking for the 2 cents after dark, and you don't be on.
It's only on Tuesday nights.
Oh man, for real?
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. Cause with all this government shit going on, I've been working like a shit ton of hours. That's why I haven't been jumping on panels. But
hey, go listen to some of the replays. They classics. I'm telling
you. Yeah. No, I do. That should get me through work.
You working through with TSA, bro?
Nah. We doing. Yeah, I do. I work with ICE, bro. So right now they got us transporting. Yeah, right now they got us transporting people, bro. So it's been pretty hectic because we've been driving back and forth. So back then the way they used to do it was we used to pull up to other hubs, and like they would get us hotels, but now they want us to come. They just want us to come straight back. So I've been pulling like, man, crazy hour shifts.
You're like Trump's militia.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Hey, he got a target for Nigerians too, bro. You better keep your mouth shut.
But what's it called? Paid right now with
that's Trump's militia, bro.
Right now with the whole shit with Trump, with the whole ceasefire shit with Iran for 2 weeks.
Like ceasefire, yeah.
They let me go home. But the immigrant situation, it's pretty crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I believe it.
Y'all breaking the Constitution every day. I hope y'all know.
Yeah, do y'all know how? Bison Hacker, don't make me kick you the hell up for my political protest channel, bro. We're not
nah. 2 cents. You want to know what's crazy is that. And like all those areas where y'all see that what's going on.
What illegal immigrant got constitutional rights, Boxing Hacker? You sound dumb.
Exactly, bro. Like Hacker, you know what, Hacker? At least I got a job, bro. You ain't got no job. You sit on all these.
Hey, wait. Hold up. Hacker, he said not on this channel, bro. So if you're gonna talk about something else, not on that though.
Exactly, bro. Have some respect, bro, because those are real people out there, bro. You don't gotta be stupid. But not 2 cents. I was gonna tell you too. one of my favorite fighters who I've seen a couple times. I don't know if you know her. She's a super flyweight, and her name is Mizuki Haruta.
Mm-hmm.
She cold. I like her. I seen her twice. Man, she's fighting in that pyramid
Mic
card.
check, mic check. Can y'all hear me?
We hear you. We hear you.
we hear
Frank.
you.
Okay, my bad. My stuff.
Yeah, you loud and clear, man.
So hold on. To hear Albright and Keyshawn gonna fight at 40, I thought he was going to 47. You see what I'm saying?
He ain't going to 47.
He been saying he going to 47 the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 cents. Keyshawn was lying the entire time. So now you got 35. You got Ray Ford holding down 35. So Shakur don't got to fight nobody. Now you got Keyshawn that's possibly gonna go up to 47 to defend Shakur in case somebody from 47 want to fight Shakur. He about to give him Keyshawn.
Ray Ford don't fight at 35.
And then he said he's fighting a champion at 147 next.
Yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty.
You see what I'm saying? I can't ride. I'm done with
30.
Keyshawn.
It's nasty.
I'm
Yeah, it's nasty.
I can't wait for that fight with Shockey and Ford. I swear to God, Nick. I hope he calls Ford ass up right after that.
Rich, don't make me time
Shocked.
you out, bro.
You got shocked. You know what, bro?
You know what? Beat Shock, man. I don't know what you.
Nah,
you
know what,
niggas tripping.
Nah. You know what, Paid? I was watching some footage from Ford, and Ford don't really know how to cut the ring off.
Yeah, all right.
Nah, it's just what I seen, and anybody.
How Ray Ford gonna beat those Shockey Foster?
You see, Ford, he had problems cutting off the ring, and Shock. Nah, like you can laugh all you want, bro, but you know what's crazy is that Shock is so disciplined.
Okay.
I would bro. He's not disciplined. He'll make the fight boring, and he'll sit there and just jab with you.
Okay.
Will he not? It's what we seen.
All right.
And why would Keyshawn fight Albright at 40 when he didn't even make the weight his last fight?
Who, Albright did?
Keyshawn Albright. No, Frank Martin, they didn't make the weight.
Oh yeah.
Albright was bigger than Frank Martin.
Albright was big as shit that day. Yes, I remember that. I mean, the fight's not bad because I think the first fight ended up in a no contest, right?
Yeah, because he got caught smoking weed.
No.
Shout out to Band Up in the building.
What's up, Band Up?
$2 in the cash app. He say, I'm at work, but Nickel Slick working as well. Shout out Band Up.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Hacker on this, man. I think that it's still a good fight. I think that Albright is a good opponent, man. I just don't think it's the fireworks that we expected from the fireworks that he be popping out of his mouth. Like, it don't match up. The energy never stay the same. And the problem being with that is that people don't hold the energy to the fighters like that the same as they do other and certain fighters. And, that's unfortunately going to always be the case. The only thing that's ever going to solve that is the ring. We need to get these Mickey Frickies to the ring so that way we can start having people a lot less with that chatter and let these boxings get to the mat.
People really think, Shaggy Foster got a chance against Shakur. It's crazy.
Bro, why the fuck Winnie, bro? What's wrong with you?
Stop this, bro.
This is diabolical, man.
This nigga's crazy, bro.
Like, y'all get on my nerves with this. Shakur Stevenson needs to retire.
This nigga is just unbeatable, bro. This
just
too
crazy.
That young brother is
he's the second best fighter in the universe. This nigga need to retire. Okay, Bud and Shakur need to fight.
Yo,
that's who need to fight. Bud and Shakur Stevenson need to fight.
Shakur, right? But that person is not 135.
Because that's obviously the only person that could beat Shakur is Bud.
The person who could beat Shakur,
because according to y'all, is nobody that could beat Shakur.
Not in that weight classes. No, not at all.
Who can beat him at 140?
I don't even know anybody. I think Gary Antoine is a good fight, but I don't know if he can beat him either.
Who can beat him at 147?
No, that would be a problem.
I think
him and Devin are even fight.
At 147, nah, bro. I feel like Devin is
Ryan
way
Garcia
too big to be fighting Shakur at 147, and you know that, Hacker.
Wait. Say that one more again, Jay. Say that again one more again.
That nigga is delusional, bro.
Ryan Garcia stops who?
Hacker, I know you didn't say that Shakur Stevenson was a more dangerous fight for Haney than Boots. I know you didn't say that.
Yes. So Hacker, what she said was Ryan Garcia stops Shakur Stevenson. What say you?
I mean, everybody has dreams.
At 147 for sure.
Man, it's crazy, bro.
Shakur is not going up to 47, and he's not gonna fight Devin at 47.
He be what be fucking me up is this nigga act like Shakur literally be stepping on shit. This nigga is good at outboxing niggas. Like niggas, bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Nah, Paige,
and that nigga resume is not even like that.
But Paige, but
don't
for
know how hard it is to beat
nah,
somebody.
but for Hacker to say that him and Devin are even fight at 47, fuck no, they not, bro. When in history is Shakur blowing up 25 pounds at 35 and 40? He not doing that.
Hold on. Let me get this. Shout out to Big Dog Willie with the $2 in the cash in the super chat. He said, Sanka Maniacs and Hanos clan praying for Kurt downfall. Shout out to Big Dog Willie. And I literally just said the man is so good he need to retire. How is that playing on his downfall?
Devin and Corey ain't no good fight. If anything,
Shanky gets past Ray Ford, we'll see.
Okay, so what? So what happens, Hacker? So what happens if Ford loses to Shock? What are you gonna say?
Him and Shakur can fight. Then y'all can see.
Hacker, that's a
beat Shakur. Let's see that.
You betting on the fight?
Man, yes. You want to put money on it?
What you? No, I don't trust you.
Oh,
Hell
no.
I'll
pay my bet.
I don't trust you. No, I don't trust you.
Yeah, let's do it.
No, hell no.
Yeah, I know.
But at 47, Hacker, you don't think that Ryan is a problem for Shakur?
That's only because of the size, maybe. But
with no rehydration clause, Hacker, what do you think?
I think the size is too much for Shakur at that point.
So what do you think about Devin and Shakur, no rehydration clause? At 47.
Devin is actually too big for Shakur, but I just think skill-wise, that'll be the toughest fight.
But why his skills won't neutralize Ryan? Skills pay the bills, right? Size don't matter.
Yeah, I think Devin's too big. I think Shakur. I think if they're like 144 or something like that, maybe I think I'll probably edge it. If it's a 147,
3 pounds, you could drink a bottle of water and gain 3 pounds.
Talk about it.
3 pounds is something to say.
Yo, but Hacker, he's known
3 pounds to take off.
He's known for getting in the ring, sparring people and whooping their ass, and they be like heavyweights, dog. Yeah, why is that?
That's sparring. Everybody does that. I'm sure Tank does that. I'm sure Devin does that. Don't mean they're gonna fight those people. And the people that whooping aren't like they're whooping like freaking Usyk.
But they said skills pay the bills, size don't matter. Everybody was Johnson bouncing that when Terrence Crawford was about to fight Canelo. Now all of a sudden y'all switching it.
Hey, 2 cents. Didn't he look at him and say, "You not that big"?
Yeah,
he did.
He's not that big neither. Shakur said he's little.
It's 2 cents after dark, Rich. Don't come up here tripping.
You know, but I don't know. I just think at the lower weights, I don't see much people beating Shakur at the lower weights. I don't see Abdullah. I think Abdullah's really good. I don't see Abdullah beating him. Muatala, I think he's really good. I don't think Muatala beats him. Andy Cruz, I think him and Andy Cruz are interesting fight. I think Andy Cruz's style with Bozy Ennis, I don't know. I don't think he beats him neither. I don't see anybody beat him with that those weight classes. Could be wrong, but I just don't see it.
You wait.
Wait. Hold up. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, Rich? What's up, 2 cents? What's up,
What's up?
What's with my man at Sin and Thomas?
What up with it, Rich?
Rich ran off on us. Rich ran off.
Rich ran off on the plug. Yeah, he did.
His phone was sounding like it was tapped, and then all of a sudden he disappeared.
Yeah. Rich, where you been, player?
Where you been, Rich?
No, I've been listening to y'all. I've been listening to this nigga Hacker, man. But I heard somebody up here. I think it was Isaiah saying that he want to bet.
That was paid, bro.
Nigga, you knew who the fuck said that, bro. Go capping ass out of here.
This nigga Rich hilarious.
Rich come up on that bud.
You knew who said that shit. That's why that nigga said, "Hey, I heard somebody want to bet." I think that was nigga. You knew I said that. That nigga is crazy, bro.
Yeah, he pulling up out the shadows.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my dog, right?
Yeah. But I want Shaki to beat Ford, so Shaq could call Shakur bluff. To be honest with you,
with Keyshawn,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I respect that. That's a real shit.
So I want him to do that, but We never know what's gonna happen. But if that do happen, I'll be back up here to bet, y'all. I'll be back up here to bet, y'all.
That's what's up.
We'll see. We'll see.
You sitting on a little bag, huh, Rich?
Man, nah. I'm confident in Shakur when it comes to these niggas. Only fighter that I give him that give him some problems is probably Boots.
Hey, Mr. Gray,
you go to 154.
You saw when Rich went to Madison Square Garden, that brother was Dapper Dan up in that bad boy. You know he's sitting on bags.
I mean, how much you went up there, Rich?
No, I ain't win. I ain't bet on that. I couldn't bet on that TO.
Why couldn't you bet? That was a sure bet.
Nah, cause in my mind I had Shakur stopping him, so I was like, damn, he might not. So I don't know what would have happened.
I got a rule.
I had him stopping him. Then I don't know.
I don't bet on Shakur.
It wasn't no money for her.
I don't bet on Shakur stoppages, and I don't bet on Clarissa Shields stoppages and knockouts. Like, I done lost so much money betting on them two getting a knockout. I don't do it no more. I refuse. I don't care who I think it is. Nah, I'm not betting for no stoppages for neither one of them.
Hey, that's Chlorilla.
Man, she don't stop no goddamn body. She don't stop nobody.
Who is that?
She'll stop rolling. She'll stop rolling.
She'll stop rolling.
Yeah. Man, hell no. I highly doubt that one.
Hey, let's see what
Hitchinson
talking about in this video. Listen, Richardson Hitchinson is a chatty patty a ninja, bro.
Oh yeah.
This is the chattiest. When I do my casual boxing awards, he's gonna be a nominee for the chattiest, pattiest boxer.
Him and Shakur tied.
He is #1 runner up, bro.
Hey, do you think they link up?
We can't name who has this guy.
No, I think him and Shakur tied, bro.
This guy he beats.
I think Shakur probably got him by a little bit by edge.
Fighting Lomachenko, not beating Lomachenko. He just fought Lomachenko.
I can't hear everybody. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Ain't shit.
Right.
So it's like, fuck Keyshawn.
Yeah.
With Keyshawn is like we can't name who has this guy beat. Like we can't. This guy he beat Jermaine Ortiz, but Jermaine Ortiz got a name from fighting Lomachenko, not beating Lomachenko. He just fought Lomachenko. Jermaine Ortiz ain't shit. Right. So it's like, fuck Keyshawn. Yeah. With Keyshawn is like
2 cents. Why?
That don't sound like.
Why is he doing that shit though?
Big Dog Willie, let me see your ID.
Nah, 2 cents. Why is?
Nah, hold on. That's that nigga saying stuff like that. You don't hear Shakur talking like that. You hear Tank talking like that, saying whoever niggas beat and all that stuff. You don't hear Shakur saying whoever.
Shakur do be talking like that. Cut it out.
Shakur don't say who got people beat
and making reasons why he don't want to fight.
Yeah, that's definitely a Tank thing right
there.
He
just did that shit, bro. What we talking about? He literally just told Shock to go and fight another motherfucker, and he wanted to fight that nigga outside of the ring. But when it came to Tank,
he didn't say he wasn't worth them. He didn't say he wasn't worth the fight. Like Tank said that.
He said he still want to fight him, but he said he'd rather fight him more outside the ring.
Yeah, he didn't say that he wouldn't fight him.
I need to see that. Rather not get paid than to get paid, Rich.
And take a man the Tank out his mouth. Yeah, talk about who another nigga fought this and third. He ain't worth fighting and all that stuff.
Nah, that nigga literally said, Rich, don't worry about it. You're gonna take a Maniac channel, so it's okay.
Man, stop talking with your tongue, nigga. Open your motherfucking mouth.
Hey, I don't say that word though, man. But
why not? You're the Tank of Maniacs.
Oh man, you Big Dog can say it because he the biggest Tank of Maniac we know.
Yeah, I think for passing that on me, but it's okay.
Go ahead, Big Dog Willie.
No, I'm just came up here to talk shit, but I don't see. I want to see Oshaki Faster get past what's his name, and then let's hear about the fight. I don't like talking about fights beforehand before he even gets done with fighting what's his name?
Ray Ford.
Yeah, I don't like doing that because either one, they can lose. He can lose, and then it'd be all that talking for nothing.
Hey, Big Dog. Hey, do you think Hitchens and Core fight since they don't
they're not friends no more? I don't know. I don't know if they're not so finicky no more.
It just
can't be so finicky. I don't know what those cats are. One thing I can say about Core and Keyshawn
And don't be surprised you got this new hero gets involved in that group too, because he is with Jay Prince, Mason. All those guys, they're gonna be on some weird shit. They're on some weird shit.
Nah, Mason's not on no weird shit.
Mason's with Jay Prince, and he been working out with Crawford. Yeah.
Nah, Mason, I don't know weird shit. Though.
Oh no, I didn't say he is. I said he's in that crew.
Weird,
he's in that crew.
Oh, okay.
Hey Jay,
he's in that crew. Yeah,
it don't matter.
Yeah.
He's in that crew.
Hey Jay, I never heard Shakur ever say that he wouldn't fight Hitchens. The only people he ever said he wouldn't fight was like his brother, and he said that was Keyshawn. But he never said that about Hitchens, and he been recently saying he'll F him up. I think he might.
But Bud Booty group.
But I'm not. I'm not gonna try to defend like when we talk about this. But me personally, I think that him and Hitchens is close, just like him and Keyshawn. I don't think we're gonna see that.
I think they beefing now though.
They're beefing.
Man,
they're beefing.
Because what Shakur said, what he made it seem like on that tweet or whatever. That's what y'all think.
Nah, Rich, I'm gonna say this, bro.
I seen an interview with Shakur say Hitchinson. One of them said they talk to each other every day.
Hey, but I know people that know Hitchens personally, and they say that he just a different dude, and a dude that most people don't vibe with or rock with. Maybe he did something to make them.
He talk too much.
He do talk too much. He do talk way too much.
Hitchens talks a lot.
I don't know, man. I don't see that fight happening.
Hitchens hasn't done nothing though. Hitchens hasn't done nothing. He just missed weight.
But he got a belt though, right?
And that's another thing. You think Hitchens is actually gonna fight him at 140? He's gonna have to 147 pretty soon. Anyway.
Exactly. He better not frown up for another fight at 140. Not after that shit he pulled.
You know what?
So he has to go up.
He might defend.
Yeah, that's right.
He might defend his belt at 140, and then if shit don't sound right,
I don't even think he's gonna do that, man.
You don't think so?
No, I didn't have to. He had to move up to 147.
But
there's no way.
You know what?
He'll lose at 140, fucking around being underweight and shit like that.
Nah, but he's a liar though, because he said that he had something like with his stomach or something was wrong with him. But the whole time he pulled out the fight because of the money.
Yeah, because he's full of shit. That's why he's gonna move up to 147.
But
if you complain about your stomach is hurting,
exactly,
and that's definitely about making weight.
I want to ask Tank fans this one question: was that tweet real that he did? I mean, that Instagram shit real that he did?
What Instagram?
The shit that on July 11th, because his Instagram was.
He coming back in June.
Nah, but he put July 11th, something like that.
He did not post that, bro. That's just not real.
He's
deactivated all his accounts, bro.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Imagine making up something to make up something about. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
Imagine making up something to make up something about. Like, wow, y'all.
What do you mean? What do you mean, 2 Cent? What do you mean?
I missed it. Making a Instagram post to make content about, to make a fake Instagram post and be like, somebody sent me this. I don't know if it's real, so you can make up.
What happened? What happened? Let
me say something.
What happened?
Why you keep trying to talk over me, bro? Goddamn.
No, I was going to tell Big Dog
what happened.
But this is the thing about it though. His page was up on Instagram earlier, and then he deleted. But I ain't see that shit that people got on their page.
What happened? I'm trying to figure out what happened.
He said something about I'm gonna open up that gap wider, July 11th.
Who said that? Who said that?
Tank.
Tank said that on his page.
He had.
How do you know his Instagram was active earlier?
Puerto Rican flag.
I don't believe Tank would say anything like that.
Yeah, Tank
didn't say that. I don't believe Tank would say that.
Instagram was active earlier, Rich.
Because I have one.
Nah, yo, Rich, why they saying in the chat you buying them lot lizards? Why are they saying that in the
chat? Rich, you be paying them lot lizards.
I don't even know what that is.
Look at Damon.
You drive trucks, don't you?
Nah, I don't drive trucks.
Easy, Rich. Stop telling that, dog.
That's J-Man 69.
Oh, wow.
J-Man going crazy. He keeps saying.
J-Man 69, man. You always saying something crazy in the chat.
I'm looking at the comments. And he's saying,
hey, so Jay, what was you about to say?
That stuff about Tank being robbed for 40 million that's fake as well.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. 2 Cent.
I haven't heard that. What happened?
I guess that's
So
what
people are
Marty
just
was
making up
saying on
shit.
his, because we came in, I think, at the same time or whatever on Marty channel or whatever, and I was trying to figure out where that shit came from. Like people were saying that Tank said basically, I guess he got robbed for 40 million or something like that. I don't know where it came from.
Hey, let me.
When did he say that?
I ain't. Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't even know, bro. I just jumped on the live when you jumped on the live.
Man,
I saw you say, "Yo."
That's wild.
Yeah, what I saw was that was on Marty is when I first picked up on it. That somebody else leaked a phone call or something to accuse Heyman again of stealing 40 million from Tank. But Tank himself is not the one who supposedly said it. Supposedly, again, it's all made up to me now. That somebody close to him is indicating that Tank has been, and
so I'm kind of confused. So people are just basically getting on his page and saying whatever, basically.
Let me tell you what happened. Somebody posted a video and they were talking. Let me show y'all this video that they
There
put on
we go.
Instagram.
Let's get to the meat and potatoes.
Video on Instagram, and I was like, I seen the video and I was like, if you broke, just say that. If you broke, just say that. Like, people have no idea how people with hundreds of millions of dollars handle their money.
Yeah, I agree. 1,000%.
They're going lot lizard crazy over there at PBC, huh?
Lot lizard crazy.
Hey, stay off my man. That's
I have never heard that before.
Gloria Rich too.
Yeah, I'm the type of nigga. They come on my bus, and I holler at them on the bus, and then I fuck them somewhere on the bus. That's why
you going crazy.
I don't know what you bro. Money. I ain't never been no trick.
You pop that damn air, huh? You pop that bear, let that bus down, dog, and close that door so nothing go nowhere, right?
Nasty bastard. You're nasty.
All right, here we go. Listen to this. I want to get y'all 2 cents when y'all. I want to get y'all 2 cents when y'all hear this. Oh shit! Hold on.
You be fucking him in the box truck, paid. You heard?
By Richard, talk to Al Heyman. Al Heyman is the one who's going to send the money. So to see him in the situation where now you got to come from out of retirement, boy, oh boy. And I will say this, bro. Every dollar that I ever received from Gervonta Davis via a wire always came from Heyman Development. It never once was like Gervonta Bryant Davis or any. Even when I sent him money, we did some partnerships or something like that where I had to wire him money. It was like this elementary school account. It felt like it was like little such and such. Yeah, like he was living through his inner child or something along those lines. But even that account got funneled back to Heyman Development. Anytime he wanted to buy a house, he had to clear with Al Heyman. Anytime he wanted to buy a car, he had to have a meeting with Al. Anytime that he wanted to clear the icebox bill or the Iceman Nick bill, Nick Bendy or whatever his name is, he had to have a conversation with Al Heyman. You want to buy Richard? Talk to Al Heyman. Al Heyman is the one who's going to send the money. So to see him in the situation where now you got to come from out of retirement, boy, oh boy. And I see this Floyd lawsuit. And if you suing Showtime because Al Heyman misallocated $400 million and you claim they allowed him to, that lets me know that you can't sue Al Heyman directly. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just rough to see. And I know for a fact that all of those accounts ran through Al's name. So to see him in the predicament that he's in, and you got to find out that your money is in a trying circumstance while you having legal trouble and trying to fight legal battles and bring in best in class, it's rough, bro. But the tea leaves is all right there. People give Floyd a lot of backlash right now for, and I just like my fourth JVP reference, bro.
Shout out to Joe Budden. That's literally one of my all-time favorite rappers.
He had to have a conversation with Al Heyman. You want to buy Rich?
Hey, let me say something about this guy right here. This guy's a liar. This guy, like, he got robbed, tried to set up Stephon Diggs and all types of stuff. He
ain't got no credibility.
And he's a liar. Like he a fashion nigga. So he like
is he part of the Joe Biden podcast?
Nah, his name Chris, man. He one of them guys that's part of, like, he into all that fashion shit. Tank was hanging around with him. Stephon Diggs was hanging around with him. A few people was hanging around. He designed clothes. He one of the people that will like help you. You know what I'm saying? Like put your fashion on and all that stuff. What's that shit called?
Gotcha.
Like people that stylist. Yeah, something like that. long story short, he tried to say that when them niggas robbed him out like Baltimore somewhere, they robbed him. He tried to say Stephon Diggs set it up. Stephon Diggs was gay. He was gonna leak that. Stephon Diggs tried to kiss him and all this stuff. Then he tried to say
Oh, I
Tank.
know exactly
Then
who
he
that
tried to
is.
say Tank was gay and all this.
Oh,
stuff.
this the guy?
Yeah. So he got like his word not really credible. Yeah, he tried to say Tank was gay, all types of stuff. Like anytime somebody beef with him that he messed with, he end up trying to say they gay and all that shit, man. His word ain't credible.
Well, I just want to say, like, when you have a financial advisor, you usually consult with them before you make big purchases.
Exactly.
And he's probably running things through Al Heyman development or whatever for tax purposes. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, these people don't know how people with real money fucking operate. I'm not saying if Al Heyman did or didn't steal money, but you're talking about buying Richard Milles and cars. Like, that's something you need to meet with your advisor about before you purchase.
Right. I wouldn't even say that Al Heyman really stealing money though, because you gotta think, bro. AB, he just gave AB 25 mil when Adrian Broner was broke. So I think that he really putting his fighters, I guess, giving them long-term success. So after they done boxing and shit like that, maybe they can come back and get some of that money or whatever that he saved for them or something. Because most of these boxers, when they get out of the sport, 9 times out of 10, they start running into money issues. So I don't think Al Heyman's stealing from him, bro. But I could be wrong. I ain't gonna bet on it, but I think I don't think he's stealing from him, bro.
Why wouldn't he be able? If Al Heyman did something illegal, why wouldn't you be able to sue? You cannot make me sign a contract with something illegal in it. So that means if you do something illegal, you've breached the contract. I can sue you regardless of what the contract say. So for everybody that keeps saying you can't sue Al Heyman, yes, you can if he's done something illegal. Now, if he's done something unscrupulous, but it's in the contract, that's a possibility. But as far as something illegal, if he did that, you could sue him. Period.
Yeah, what was his point by saying that your financial advisor is advising you on large purchases like that? Because when you have that even if you have a little bit of money that you can still buy a few things with, it still makes sense to have someone that's why you hired them as a financial advisor, whether this is purchase, whether you get the better interest on whatever it is that you're trying to buy that you got to finance. That's what you hire these guys for, to make sure whatever dollar you spent or going to spend, you don't waste it. So I got a financial advisor. Hey, listen, I want to buy this house. What you think? Let me look at the numbers. Let me look at the contract. That's what he's supposed to do. Okay, we'll take care of that for you. I remember there when Rick Ross was buying a Maybach, or was it a Rolls Royce? He was at the dealership, but once he decided he wanted it, his banker came to sit down and talk to the salespeople about buying it. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
So, that sometimes people make it seem like that there's something nefarious going on. That's why you hire these kind of people.
Yeah.
I mean, Floyd said there was something nefarious going on, but he's more than a financial advisor. I mean,
but he didn't put it on Al Heyman, though. That's the problem.
He said the PBC.
But he didn't say Al Heyman. He said everybody else's name, but I ain't finna argue with this dude, bro.
Yo, Hacker, like, why does everybody that's part of the PBC, especially the biggest two dogs, always got the burden of proof, but everybody else outside of them, their words are to be believed by you and by everybody else.
I didn't say he was. I'm just saying
he always do that contrary.
Didn't Floyd just get away with taking somebody money right now?
Y'all haven't seen Al Heyman since the late '90s. Y'all be jumping out the window for him. Ain't seen the man since the late '90s. Y'all know what.
So why the fuck Floyd ain't suing him then, bro?
He's like Socrates to y'all. Somebody you hear stories about, but never even seen the guy.
Why you want to see him box?
Bill is like Socrates to you, my nigga. Like, you be on every word he say. You believe that is. Bill said this. Bill said that. I believe him.
I see it. I ain't even seen that dude on TV. I ain't seen that man nowhere since what?
Real G's moving silence, dog, and they don't be visible, dog.
When last did you see him? Talking about,
what does that matter?
Why do it matter?
Conversation.
Why do that matter though?
Well, y'all talking like y'all seen the man.
Who said that?
He'll do this. He'll never do that.
Why does that matter?
This man is crazy, bro.
Who said that?
This man is crazy.
No, he'll never give somebody a bad deal. He's a
Who said that?
Who said that?
He's only calling himself advisors because.
But who said that?
Well, who said that though, Hager?
Who said that?
That man is crazy, bro.
He's only calling himself an advisor because
this man be making up shit.
He's only calling himself an advisor because he don't want to go against the Ali Act. That's the only reason he named himself advisor. He's more than an advisor, obviously.
Okay, well, whatever.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we know that.
So what's your point?
What's your point?
Hey, Hacker.
Yeah.
Would you consider a lawyer an advisor? Because Al is a lawyer. Would you consider someone who's been a banker an advisor? Because Al Heyman has been an advisor.
But he's more
been a banker.
He's more
so
than that.
You take that expertise that you have when you go into this business, and you use it in an advisory capacity. So yeah, he can call him, and yes, it may get him around the alley act. So what?
Yeah, that's what it is.
But wait a minute. Even though that might help him, he actually has the expertise to call himself that. And it's a reason why all of these fighters, when they got away from De La Hoya, because De La Hoya was asleep at the wheel, basically, and went to him because that advisor actually got them paid. So you can't knock success because the success was there. That's why so many of them went over to him. So you're going to have deal with the fact there are going to be stories. There's going to be people are saying, well, I didn't get all of my money from Al and stuff like that. It's never been proven so far, and it's never gone too far in the first place. So you have to give the man props. It doesn't matter that he has found ways to make things easier for fighters and for himself. So what? It's when the fighters are in the bank like Keith Thurman was one day trying to figure out how he can cash a $1.5 million check. You ain't never seen that before of a fighter that early in his career got that kind of money, and it came from because he was messing with Al because he signed with PBC. You have to respect that kind of success. You got to respect that kind of expertise. So stop with the we haven't seen him. I haven't seen Al since 1981. And so what? I know he's still alive.
How you know?
You know?
No, nothing about you don't even know if it actually exists anymore, man. We ain't seen the man.
Al, I mean,
I'm pretty sure he would have had. I'm pretty sure.
Did you hear the interview? Did you hear the interview? Hold on. Did you hear the interview, Boxing Hacker, where he said Javante had to talk to Al? Boxing Hacker, you hear me talk? Yeah, did you hear the interview where he said that Javante had to talk to Al before he purchased something? So that should let you know right there that Al is alive and fine and well.
Talk to Al. I mean,
I don't have to. You have to hear him talk to Al, Boxing Hacker.
I never listen. I ain't seen that.
You have to hear him talk to Al, but you a Johnson bounce every word Bill Haney say.
Johnson bounce.
So, hey, Tuesday, you know what they call the sarcastic problem?
My God!
You heard that term before? It's a sarcastic problem. It's a problem because you know the philosopher Socrates, right? People always talk about this great philosopher named Socrates. Well, Socrates is only known to the world through Plato's writes. You know what Plato has written about Socrates. Nobody knows that Socrates actually exists. It's only based on what Plato wrote. So
but people know Al Heyman exists.
Just crazy. This man is crazy,
we don't
bro.
know where he is now. We just know.
Why do that matter?
It works. You know, so it's just funny to me that people go so by Al Heyman this, Al Heyman that. Y'all ain't never even seen the man. I don't know what he does.
Have you ever seen him at Hacker?
Yeah, what's up?
No, I said, have you ever seen him?
I feel like I saw him in the 90s.
Okay, but you saw him.
Like, seldomly.
It doesn't matter when you've seen him. I mean, I've talked to him. I've been around him, but I'm saying it was that far back. But yeah, I know that he still, I know he still exists. I know he's helped fighters. Fighters will tell you he has helped them. You know,
I've heard the legend of Al Heyman. You know,
why do people want Al Heyman to steal money so bad?
I don't know.
It's weird.
Can I ask this question though, Hacker, man? And you know it's all love, man, because you my dude, bro. You my guy.
Here we go.
But why when Mr. Greg or Jay, they talking and you talking over them while they trying to ask you something, bro? How can you hear while you talking, bro? I just want to know.
So here's the thing. I don't know when people start and stop talking. So it's not on purpose. Let's keep that.
Nigga, you can hear them.
Like for instance, Paige just talked
His
over
ears
me.
stop working when his mouth is moving.
But Paige just talked over me while I was talking. You see how that works? We're all just talking. I mean,
Man, it's crazy, bro.
It's not rocket science, Thomas Hill. With all due respect.
All right, fair enough.
Let me ask you this, Hacker. Do you listen to the rebroadcast of the show sometimes?
Sometimes.
Huh?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, do you see the times when you're talking over people?
I feel like everybody does that.
I know, but do you see when you're doing it?
I've heard myself do it before. But I've heard other people do it as well.
No. Do you
Is it
hear
just me, Mr.
when
Gray?
you're doing it?
Is it? Are you trying to say that I'm the only one?
No, Hacker.
This man's crazy, bro.
I already said yes. I've heard myself.
Oh, I didn't hear. See, I didn't hear you because you was talking.
Yes.
So if you hear yourself when you do that, then you know we're not making it up.
I didn't
so
say
you
you
should
were.
be more. You should be more conscious of when somebody else is talking, particularly when they're talking directly to you, to just listen, and then you get a chance to respond. You would have less people wanting to get you off the panel and pay bounties if you just took a few seconds to just listen. But see, you like to always respond immediately, and sometimes you're responding too soon.
So I agree. So maybe there are times where I respond too soon. It's never to disrespect the speaker. But here's the thing, but other people do this as well. It's not like it's just me. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
You see, you just did that to me right now, Mr. Gray.
No, I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, but you still cut me off.
Mr. Gray, when in Rome.
He missing the point, bro.
I know.
When in Rome.
It's not. It just happened.
He the type of person that'd be like,
Mr. Greg, you're talking over me. No, I understood that. You agree with me, but you're still talking over me.
Boxing Hack could be like this though. He the type of person to be like, bro, no, you be like this, bro. If somebody else get caught doing some shit, you gonna tell on them too. Well, I'm not the only one that did it. I didn't do it. He did it too.
Yeah, like why not? Like you guys,
come on, man, that shit kiddish, bro.
Don't do that, Hacker.
Okay, Hacker. So let me ask this
everybody
then.
wants to start crying, but everybody else doesn't.
That boy said, "Why not?" He said, "Why not?"
Hey, Hacker a fool. That's my dog.
Here we crying, man. I don't know what people be talking about.
No, but what about this one then? Like when you go over people's place or their establishment, man, do you just go willy-nilly all up in their stuff, or do you show them a little bit of semblance of respect? And likewise, did your people, did they tell you that the people who blazed the trail before you hold them in a higher regard than you hold most other folk?
The people that did what for me?
That been blazed the trail before you, your people that are more elder than you are.
Yeah. Do I hold them to a higher regard?
Yeah. Do you hold
the years on the earth? Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not a disrespectful person. I don't try.
I didn't say you was.
It's not, even when we're on the panel, it's not to disrespect anybody on the panel. Sometimes it's just a heated debate. Everybody wants to get their point across. Even when me and Dean go back, sometimes he'll come me out, sometimes I cut off, but it's never to disrespect the brother. That's never like that.
But could you hear right now why you?
Respectful in person. But like I said, sometimes you don't know when people are stopping talking, because some people take breaths, and you're like, okay, let me jump in. But the person then continues.
But do you hear? Do you hear right now? You were the only one talking. When you're talking, for the most part, people let you talk.
That's super cap.
Oh,
that is what you call super cap. If we're in a debate, all you guys, when I'm talking, each and every one of y'all start jumping in. That's a lot of cap you just said.
You gotta stop rage baiting people, then, Boxing Hacker. Hold on, let me get Dean and Big Supreme. What up, Dean? What you got?
What's good, Dean?
Boxing Hacker, if you ever disrespect my OG, when Mr. Greg is talking, you shut your ass up. That's all I wanted to come up there. I was up there. God damn. 2 cent kick him off. 2 cent. How I don't know you. Boxing, didn't I tell you not to be lying, boy? Didn't I tell you? How do I know that you're not older than Mr. Greg? Okay, yeah, I know. Boxing Hacker, Mr. Greg is talking. You shut your ass up. I was sitting up here trying to enjoy you, and I was listening to you, Boxing Hacker, and I hear you. But when Mr. Greg is fed up with your ass, and he trying to give you some game, you might want to listen. So you hear what I'm saying? Mr. Greg is tired of your shit. You understand what I'm saying? You listen to the OG. I want to say shout out to everybody. Rich, Pate,
What up,
2
brother?
Cent, Thomas, Sin, Boxing Hacker, Isaiah, everybody. Everybody, I appreciate you and I love you. You shut the hell up when Mr. Greg is talking, sir. And if you don't listen to nobody, Boxing Hacker, you go and listen to Mr. Greg, or I'm going to hit your ass with that right hook that
That Ryan
Ice
hit.
Cube dad was talking about. No, fuck that. I'm gonna hit him with the right hook, waking him. We ain't gonna play fair. You feel me? I'm gonna come down DC, find your ass, and you gonna get woken up with a right hook. I'm just like Debo. All right. That's all I wanted to tell you, man. I'm about to lay my ass down, but I just wanted to tell. I can't even enjoy the conversation because people got. You listen to Mr. Greg, by saying you ain't got to listen to everybody. You ain't got to listen to nobody else. You listen to Mr. Greg and Thomas. All right. I'll holler at y'all. Yeah.
All right, bro.
Sleep by any means.
Hey, sleep by any means.
Johnson bounced by any means. God, Boxer Hacker go learn, but I'll holler at y'all. I'm gonna be listening.
All right.
What up, Big
All right,
Supreme?
Diddy.
What you got for the show?
What's happening, Big Supreme?
What's up, everybody? I'm gonna let y'all cook. I'm looking at something. I'm gonna jump in a second.
What's up,
Isaiah? You back?
He's trying to
What's up,
see
Isaiah?
something. He's trying to see something.
Hey, Thomas. Hey,
Yeah, I'm
Thomas.
back. Yo, could y'all
Hey,
hear me?
Thomas.
Could y'all hear me?
Hey, Thomas.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yo, oh,
Hey,
okay.
Thomas. Can you hear me, Thomas?
I can hear you, Rich.
Oh, I was about to say, please don't call nobody big DL in your life again, man. Please.
You said what?
Hey,
What
hey,
you say,
hey,
Rich?
hey, hey, he on
That
that.
did sound crazy, but I didn't want to do my man Thomas like that.
I forget y'all on that East Coast, time, bro. That y'all be playing with
Nigga
it.
said my man Big D.
What I said? No, I said what?
Nah, Thomas, it's all good, Thomas.
No. Hold up. That ain't all good. What you say? I say?
That's what you call Dean, nigga.
I said baby boy.
Oh, I thought you said
My
something.
nigga. You gotta get your mind out the gutter.
Rich on some freaky shit.
Rich.
Them damn lot
Nah.
lizards.
Hey, Supreme, you heard what I heard, man. Hey, Supreme.
Gotta leave them lot lizards alone, bro.
Hey,
Yo,
come
stop
on,
watching
Rich.
them Schofield interviews of Middle City gang.
Nah, yo, paid.
Nah.
Yo, paid. He going lot lizard crazy right now.
hey, you didn't agree with me saying, hey, dog, you be locking them in the bus so they can't go nowhere. My bad, Rich. You know I was only joking.
He don't lock him in a bus. He got a box truck. He be
Oh,
throwing him
shit.
in the back. He be throwing him in the back, bro.
That's the word. Yo, but what's up though, y'all? What y'all was talking about? I heard y'all cook a hacker, so I'm like, let me get up there and kick him too.
No, actually, we was talking about a whole lot, man.
Man, that
Philly
nigga
man,
said, let
Jay,
me get
Philly
up there and
man.
kick him too.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Al Heyman existing.
Yo, Philly man, though, Jay, because we was having a good conversation.
Nah, you know you my man, bro. I fuck with you.
Man, that nigga said, let me kick him too.
We were talking about I was just making mention that people.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
It gets crazy, bro.
They ain't seen the man in over 20 years, but they be going hard for him.
Amongst other things, he talking about Al Heyman.
Hold on, Big Supreme. We were talking about a bunch of stuff, but
yeah,
I was just saying, like, why do people want Al Heyman to be stealing money so bad? Like, I don't understand.
It's crazy because Floyd just ran off. Floyd looking like Paz, man.
Give that nigga the echo in case he didn't get the memo, Big Supreme. Tell that nigga one more bit.
Mr. Greg, did I not tell these people that Floyd was a scammer?
Straight scammer.
Yeah, you did. You
did I
definitely
not
did.
tell these people that Floyd was a scammer?
Yes.
He a scammer. He just scammed Pacquiao and them.
Damn.
That's crazy. How much they gave him again?
Oh no, they just said millions.
Yeah,
he got like 10 million and ran off. That yo, I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard that, I was crying because I'm like, yo, Floyd is crazy. How you
that
got an
nigga,
advance payment and said I don't want to fight no more? That's crazy.
he been around the blood has too long, bro.
Goddamn briefcase.
That's why his ass got
Behind on the
kidnapped in
plane.
Dubai, like Pooh Shiesty did Gucci man. He better chill out.
Nah, yo, it only applies when it's Floyd though. Like he could have a fight signed, everything, take out an advance, and he don't gotta fight nobody.
Nah, that's kind of crazy, bro. He
been doing it for years though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Is that what he was doing with them exhibitions?
Yes.
But Pacquiao wants it to be a real fight, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, but you see,
but he knew that though before he took the money.
He only made a problem. He just made up a problem. But so you telling me that's what he was doing with these exhibitions and then not fighting them?
That's
Is
crazy.
that what he was finna try to do with Tyson?
Tyson's a gangster. Like he ain't gonna do that to Tyson.
No, but he wasn't fighting Mike Tyson. He was fighting some guy named Tyson, though. It wasn't Mike
He's
Tyson.
supposed to be fighting Mike Tyson. Oh yeah, what happened to the Mike Tyson guy he was supposed to fight? Did he run off on the plug on that one?
He probably ran off on that.
Oh, that's crazy.
But
I ain't gonna lie, Floyd gotta be fucked up. He out here running off on niggas. That's crazy.
But a lot of fighters, probably for lesser amounts, of course, have gotten advances on future purses. A lot of fighters have done that. That's why a lot of times they gotta take a fight because they got to pay back the money that they borrowed on the fight that they gotta take. So
exactly.
Floyd,
you know what's crazy? Tim Bradley said that Floyd offered him like $4 million up front, but he said he didn't take it though. He didn't believe him.
Yeah, sometimes you have to walk away from those kind of numbers, even if it looks good, because you don't know what you get ready to walk into. But
So
yeah,
Floyd
a lot of
was-
fighters do that. They owe money and they got to take these fights, or they don't borrow. The baby's mothers need money. You need something for rent. You need something for that, for this and that. And by the time you get that fight, 80% of the money that's coming to your purse you don't get because you already owed it because you borrowed against it. Casinos
Just
let
like
them
the
do it
music
too.
industry.
Yeah, casinos let them do it too.
Let them
You
borrow
know,
against their purse.
Yeah, they let you come in and give you a line of credit because you know that you're gonna gamble. There's a lot of artists. I mean, Gladys Knight is for one. She had to play the casino for a couple of years because she owed them so much money.
Shit, that's why Offside just got shot.
Wow.
Trying to for them people.
That's
Gladys was
crazy.
mean. Gladys was mean with them cards, but you get in there, that addiction is just like it's psychological. And it's hard to break. She had to play a casino for almost a year and a half to pay them back.
No, I think was Bobby Brown. Was Bobby Brown? No, I think he was in the tour with some gangsters though, bro.
See, I don't know.
They kidnapped Bobby.
When Whitney had to come pay that nigga ransom fee.
That's crazy. They said Whitney showed up to Harlem with a hoodie on, with a bag of money. I said that's crazy.
Yeah,
that nigga got fronted. He got funded a whole bunch of coke.
Whitney and Bobby, that's the best toxic couple in history.
Bro, you heard what she said.
Like a documentary on them.
You heard
That's
what
like,
she said.
That's like that's the toxic couple goals is Whitney and Bobby.
No, they were the worst.
Hey, Two said, you remember you heard what she said at the BET Awards when she was you better lay low. Straight up.
Lay low.
Yo, Pay, you funny because I thought that live. Like my mom's and my sisters, we was like, yo, Whitney up there high as hell, man.
Yeah, bro, she was high as shit. Straight up.
Now I love Whitney. Me and her got the same birthday, but like she was a different kind of person. I'm not gonna lie.
Whitney was a rider, bro.
Now she was. She drove to Harlem for $500,000 to give to some street niggas. Like she's a gangster for that.
Yeah, gangster, bro. That's what real love
Give
is
me
like.
back my nigga.
I think that's what happened to Floyd, man. Like he can't be running off on these dudes, man. Like you gotta think, a lot of these guys in boxing, like they are like tied to like criminal organizations or the underworld.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Floyd should just be running off with $10 million. Like that's kind of crazy. And I'm just speculating on the numbers, but that's kind of wild for him to be doing.
I just can't imagine him being broke.
You're gonna get the wrong person to do that to it, and see, people don't realize that gambling. That gambling can be very, very dangerous, regardless of who you are. You can find.
I don't think Floyd is broke, but I think like he just got to reallocate his funds. You know what I mean? Like he just like they said he got mansions over here that he hasn't lived in years. He got a bunch of cars that's depreciating, a bunch of failed businesses and investments. Like I just think he just need to like really sit down and like get his funds together. And that Jewish guy that ran off on him. So that's probably why he's doing it to everybody now.
That's what he's trying to do now. Try to get these fronts and steal whatever money he can.
He can sell half his assets for millions. Like I think
But see, this the problem though, bro. When you live that lifestyle, bro, that lavish lifestyle, bro, that shit come at a heavy price, bro. Like you ain't gonna always be able to pay them people, bro.
You can't live like that forever. He ain't
Especially
got no
like
money
that.
coming in.
There's no
welcome
way.
to the show. What you got for the show, B More?
Hey, continuing on what we talking about. Look, man, if you live in lavish like that and you don't have no money coming in and you spending money you got in the bank living like that, you're going to be selling off your shit soon enough. He could have all this shit, all this other stuff, but that's assets that they're going to come from and take. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you ain't got no money coming in. That's how rich motherfuckers stay rich, because they live a minimum lifestyle. I got one mansion, about 5 cars. That's it. You know what I mean? Nah, these cats out here spending money like water. You gotta be able to have some money coming in to cover what you're spending.
Yep.
If you don't have money coming in to cover what you're spending money that you really don't have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the brother made.
And the next thing you know, you're gonna be in a negative deficit.
He made
And
like
that's
$1
where
billion,
he at.
right? I feel like he made almost $1 billion. So like that's enough to buy an island at this point. Like he's on like Epstein's level.
They said
Bro,
he leveraged a lot of his assets.
You gotta think too, especially when you buying helicopter, jets and shit, bro. Like you gotta think that shit. You gotta pay a lay pad and everything, bro. Like it's a lot of shit that come with that. Especially if you ain't using that motherfucker, you still gotta pay motherfuckers to drive you. Like it's a lot, bro.
Hey, pay you, and that fuel ain't cheap.
Yeah, that jet
Exactly.
fuel is a
Not
monster.
anymore.
Hell
Not
no.
anymore.
Exactly.
I think what messed him up is that I don't want to say. I'm gonna say the small hat, right? The small hat guy. They say he took $300 million from Floyd. So I think that's what really like started the money problems for him, like because that's a lot of money.
Small hat guy is crazy, bro.
I mean, you know what I mean. I don't want to say,
Yeah, we know.
I would say the bluish community.
Right.
We get canceled. I know.
The bluish community. The guy, they say he took $300 million from Floyd. So if that's really what happened, that's probably why he's moving like that with the lawsuits and running off on the plug. That's kind of nasty.
Yeah. He's trying to get money wherever the fuck he can. So basically, he really trying to hold Showtime and all of them. He trying to put a gun to their head and say, "Give me some money, or I'm gonna snitch you on something else."
But see, that's the issue though, right there. But that's the issue right there, though. Showtime done changed hands like 3 or 4 times, bro. Like them, whatever they supposed to owe you, bro. That shit probably gone, my nigga. Like that shit probably gone, bro. Cause they
What's
done
the truth
changed
to
hands.
that comment, 2 cents?
I think ever since he left Al Heyman, he started having financial issues.
Yeah,
that's the female right that died, right?
That's the what?
The person.
I'm not sure. I didn't hear that he had an assistant that died.
I remember he had somebody who was very close to him that died. They said it really broke his heart. You know?
Probably like family or something like that. But it's crazy because Jeff Bezos is worth like $200 billion and he drives a Honda Accord. So I just feel like, a lot of us in our community, like we just want to look the part. But I feel like Floyd, like we know he made all that money. I just think it's an insecurity thing with him.
It's not knowing how to use it. And I bet you Jeff Bezos is leasing that Honda Accord as well. Because that's something that he can write off each year on through one of his business. But a lot of times, even when you in jail, people want us to display their whatever will pass for wealth by sitting all your canteen stuff on. I'm just using jail. I don't mean to do it to be
No, you good, Mr. Greg.
But what I'm saying is people like to who've never had They want to show you that they got it and it belongs to them. So that's why you have sometimes these guys, as soon as they get that first signing bonus, they right at the jewelry store because they see you coming. You right at the dealership, and you don't spent all your first monies that you may never get again because you could get injured for in the next game, and you don't even play again. So a lot of times they take that first big piece of money because it's the first time they've ever had any money, and for the most part have never learned that it's a whole different kind of game. When you start getting, let's just say you're just working, not even an athlete or entertainer, but when you start consistently making just six figures, it's a different way you have to use that money, and you have to learn how to do it. It's people there to teach you. Banks will teach you because they want to have your business, but you have to know enough or just ask the question enough to how do I now start letting this money really work for me? Because you don't know when that spigot gonna get turned off.
Right.
It's your first 100,000 or your first 200,000 per year, or maybe at one time. You need to know exactly what to do because taxes gonna get at you if you don't know how to handle it that way. People who know you get, they're gonna have their hand out, and sometimes you're gonna feel like you're obligated to give them a couple of dollars or loan them something. But also your own wants. You have to learn to control your wants. Everybody has things that they want: cars, clothes, jewelry, women, travel, all of those kinds of things. And you have to learn very quickly. Put all your wants on hold. Let's make this money work for you first. And you sometimes just do something super conservative. Money markets, certificates of deposit. Banks will do that. You're not going to have a lot of interest in it, but it's more interest that you would have had, that you wouldn't have had you not done it. And those are kind of things you can always sit down. We got the internet now. We can read stuff, avoid all the get rich quick schemes, but just do some basic stuff to get yourself acclimated on how to use your money. So when you get to a certain age, I mean, for most of us as men, and I don't mean to exclude women, but we don't start making money consistently until we get into the mid 30s. The vast majority of us. Now you can get lucky and make some money earlier, but you don't start consistently getting good money until you're in your 30s. And you should be mature enough to sort of, I need to learn how to do something better. I need to have 2 or 3 income streams, et cetera, because you read about it, but you got to get disciplined enough to actually do it. But when you get millions and it's coming to you fast, it's very easy because it's all kinds of people around, money managers, salespeople, all smiling, rubbing your shoulders for you to spend that money. And that's what happens. And then when you start having this lifestyle where you got a jet, you got the Maybach, you got the Rolls over here, you got the $18 million Piaget watches on, you got, some very cute women with you. You got 3 or 4 of them, as a matter of fact, because you got enough money to be able to do it. That's addictive. You start doing it, Floyd.
Greg, you cooking right now.
Yeah,
you cooking right now. It's a fact, though.
Yeah, Floyd started doing that. He got the house, and the money kept coming. He had a good program of how he could get people to keep coming to his fights, by being a villain. And he also had the 24/7 when you saw how he was living. He got a drawer full of millions, he counting millions, he's hanging with millionaires, all of that kind of things. All those things have to continue to happen if you want to live like that. That money, as B. Moore said, has to continue to come, because once it stops and you realize
gotta go
spending every year. I mean, do you know how much it costs for one of those jets that he has? If he's not
thousands
out every day when he's not flying, it's almost like 2 to 3 million overall for the upkeep of just a jet.
Yep.
You gotta have engineers.
You got
constantly come in and work on that engine.
Yeah, you got 65 cars in your garage for what? But
you know what? Nah, you know what, Mr. Greg?
No
right,
resale value.
You right, Mr. Greg. Because when I got my job, right, and I was getting paid good money, I was able to leave and do what I had to do. I made the mistake of buying. I always been in the cars, right? So I went ahead and I bought a 2019 Z06, right? I bought a vet.
Mm-hmm.
And the payment at the time, I was pretty young, so I was paying like about $600-700 on just the insurance. But I wanted the car, and I wanted to have a daily driver, so I bought a Honda.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went ahead and bought myself like another little car just in case. And I was paying probably about 2K in just vehicles, and it was useless.
Yeah.
And I had to sit down with someone, and somebody told me that I was spending more than what I make.
Yeah.
And just vehicles.
It's easy. It's very
It's crazy.
easy. The first time as a younger man that I made a lot of money, this was I was in the clothing business, but I left and I got recruited by Equitable, which is life insurance. Back then, they really poured money into developing you. And I got lucky and sold 3 big group plans, right? I had, this is in 1977. At night, at that age, I was 21, 22. I got a big commission check for $169,000 after taxes. Well, as far as I was concerned, I had a lot of money. And I went and did every dumb thing, even though I had learned how to do some things, I didn't do as much as I should have. I went through that money in 18 months. In 18 months, flying first class on Eastern Airlines, had an apartment in DC, moved out to California. I just did all the stupid stuff that you would do when you're 21 and you want to do everything because you got some money to do it. I bought a Jaguar. I bought it from a girlfriend's sister. I didn't know nothing about a Jaguar, and every time it broke down, it cost thousands to get it fixed.
Because
I
of foreign cars.
Yeah.
That's how you do with foreign cars.
Yeah. I finally got fed up with the car. I left it on the highway. I just left it. But the things that what I'm saying is a lot of the times when you have a lot of money for the first time, I was sort of lucky because I did do some good things with money. But the fact of the matter is some of that stuff that I didn't make sense in terms of using your money properly. I mean, I learned from that, and I didn't do I got money again since that first time, but that was my very first time of having 6-figure money and being that young, and thought I was, just like anybody else who have it. Okay, I can do what I want now. I should have stayed in Equitable. First of all, I decided to move out to California. Didn't know nothing about California, but this is the kind of stuff that you start doing when you actually have the means to do it without the knowledge and the discipline to do better. And Floyd has been around for a long time. He should have been learning more than what he did. He was living the lifestyle. He was having other people doing the work. But if somebody ran off with that much money, he wasn't paying attention to what they were doing, nor was he learning anything that he needed to know.
At the same time, Floyd is illiterate, man.
But that's real quick too. So, like boxers aren't really used to like that, like having money like that sometimes. So, like, if you're not used to it, it's very easy to make mistakes, along the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Floyd, it happened to Mike Tyson. It happens a lot, But something I found interesting because I remember Big Supreme mentioned like Bill Gates. Did y'all ever hear like what Elon Musk does? Which I always found interesting. Elon Musk is the richest man in the world, but he pays absolutely no taxes. And the reason is because when he gets money, he never gets liquid money. All he does is put all his money back into his shares.
He borrowing the money.
He borrows it from the bank.
He borrow money on all the assets that he owns.
That's crazy. And
his car company and everything.
And that's why Floyd broke, though. That's what Floyd been doing. That's why people saying he broke, because he didn't leverage and borrowed against all his assets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The same way he just leveraged this fight and borrowed against it, and then he dipped off.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. It is very unfortunate.
Well, hopefully they still go make it. I mean, Floyd might as well fight. It don't really matter. He probably.
Well, see, that's the thing.
He don't have
even with that situation though, it should be no way where Floyd should have been broke, bro. Because To be honest, bro, like I know his broke ain't our broke, but at the same time, it's just like, bro, you got all these cars, my nigga. It's ride share apps. This motherfuckers you can let use your car for the weekend that come down there to visit. People that can use your jet, bro. It's so many different ways. You could Airbnb your mansions or your side houses and everything, bro. There's so many different ways to make money, bro. There's no way he should be in that situation.
Yeah, no way,
But when you spending,
yeah,
and you got an entourage. That's the other thing. You got a whole bunch of people who depends on you to get paid, and you like being the big daddy and taking care of all of y'all traveling. You taking everybody shopping. It feels good. It does, and it's like I said, it's addictive. But sooner or later, something's going to go wrong, which has gone wrong for him now, and that's why I say it's unfortunate because now you're becoming a cautionary tale. You had all this money, now you're in trouble, now you're scamming, now you're trying to stay afloat, now you're running off with somebody's money, you done borrowed this, you done borrowed that. Sooner or later, it's going to come crashing down unless you get a big payday from somewhere to bail yourself out. I don't know if it's going to happen, and I don't know how much he owes, but how it appears is that he's trying to stay afloat. And secondly, sometimes there are other people who aren't going to deal with you, as we just saw, legally. They're gonna come after you another kind of way. We done seen what happened to Offset, where he's getting shot from owing everybody money from gambling. So the guy Gucci Mane getting kidnapped and robbed because they trying to get out of the whatever deal it is that they're trying to get out of. But some people are going to take those kinds of actions for much smaller amounts of money.
Yeah.
You got to think about there's always somebody who's watching you if you got some money. You don't know it is, but there's always somebody besides the government who's watching you when you got money. They're looking for ways they can get into your pockets. Sometimes legal. Let me see if I can sell him this car here. Let me see if I can get him to invest in this particular deal. All you have to do is give me 20,000. You don't have to do anything. It's a sure thing. And a lot of times you fall for it. You hear, look what happened to Eddie Murphy's ex-wife just now. When she got divorced, her settlement was $15 million. She gave a very good friend 11 million of that to invest, and it was a scam.
Oh.
Damn.
Yep.
Let me
So
let
those
you
are
go.
kind of, you have to educate yourself. There's too much information out here now, particularly in this era. If I got 15 million, before I do anything, let me learn something. The 15 million ain't going nowhere. You don't have to buy anything. That's what you got. That's the attitude you got to have. You got to tell mama, daddy, sister, brother, wife, everybody stand still. I'm gonna learn how to use this money first before we start doing all this other stuff. I'm not solving anybody's problems right now. I'm gonna make sure I don't have a problem later on with the money that I do have because I got the 15 right now.
Nah, but you know what, Mr. Greg?
Hold on, Isaiah. Let me let Juke go. What's up, Juke? What you got for the show?
Hey, Susan, how y'all doing? Good evening,
All
y'all.
right. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hey, so I'm chiming in late. I came in when y'all were talking about Al Heyman a little bit. I'm listening to Mr. Greg, preach. Hey, Mr. Greg.
Hey.
Hey, I'm hearing y'all preaching, talking about money. I mean, I don't really. And in time it said someone had a question. I don't know what it was. I'm just tuning in late. I'm having one of my late nights, so I don't know what the question was. I was supposed to, and he told me that somebody on the panel wanted me to answer something. I don't know what it was, but I will just say this: listen to what y'all saying. I think because money is used as a tool, right? It's money is what is in a capitalistic system that we have. Money is needed for basic necessities, right? It's basically the things you have to obtain, the capital that you need to gain to do things. And when you're in an environment and people grow up after decade or for centuries, whatever have you, without having that, right? And scrambling for it and it being a daily struggle because your daily basic tasks that you need just to sustain yourself as a human is relying upon this piece of paper or this coin or whatever. Having an abundance of it or having none of it affects you psychologically, I believe. And I think that's why we keep seeing this when it comes to these folks. Like, okay, like we say, like, oh, these guys get rich and they need to know, like, I agree with everything Mr. Greg said, like, about, okay, how you need to, like, think about things in a way, right? The problem is that if I grew up in poverty and I never had anything, right? And finally, whatever I'm doing works, I break through, right? And I'm likely an anomaly because the average person doesn't do this. You don't have any of that education with you because everyone you know and all you know and everybody you know has been poor for a very long time. And in that moment, it's a psychological stress. It's stressful, but physically, psychologically, emotionally, to be in poverty. So then the minute you get this breakthrough and this flood of cash, the first thing the human psyche wants to do is relieve that stress, that pain. You want to bask in some things. I think that's just I know it might not be smart, but I kind of understand it. It's almost like they say self-medicating, right? Like some people are going through a stressful time, so they drink or they do a drug. It's self-medicating in a sense. So I just think that that's a part of it. I do think I'm not trying to make excuses for folks, but I think that's the thing. Versus if I'm wealthy and I grew up around wealthy people, I've never went without. Of course, I can have the mindset where, hey, because the a mindset of poverty, you're not really thinking about tomorrow because you're trying to get through the day. But if you're wealthy, you're not worried about tomorrow. You already in a safety net. It's easy to say that when you don't have that safety net because right now you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. So when you get that money, your mindset don't change the second the deposit enters your bank account. You now have to ease yourself off of one mindset to another and learn. And I think that's what's so just kind of unfortunate. So I do feel bad for a lot of folks who like money's dropped on them all of a sudden. You're happy for them, but at the same time, they still and it's not their fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to, this is how they survived all these years, right? But it is a cycle, like it's this huge like dopamine hit. Oh my God, I don't have to scramble. I can actually like enjoy, I do want to enjoy life. And they might go a little too hard, but then the day, I mean, of course they want to. They haven't been able to really enjoy their life, their whole life, and now they finally get to. It's gonna be hard not to do it. That's all I will say. But I will ask this. I'm hearing y'all talk about Floyd being broke, and I'm assuming I missed some news stories. So I'm assuming we're speaking speculatively, right? Like we're just speculating, right? Like did something come out that said
we're talking about him taking advances out on his fight that he's saying he's not gonna fight now. That's how
he's saying he's absolutely not fighting.
And so then we started speculating that all those other exhibitions Hold on a second.
Hey, Jube, are you in Chicago?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
All those other exhibitions that we would like hear about Floyd supposed to have, but he would never fight. We were curious if he took advances out on those persons also. Like, is this a scam he's been running?
So I heard that he had some upfront money. So you mean tell me that, because I haven't been on the news all day. So he got some upfront money for the Manny fight, and he's not fighting Manny now? That's official?
Yeah, he took out an advance on his purse, and now he's not fighting him. They said they canceled the fight because Manny wants it to be a real fight, and he's saying he wants it to be an exhibition. But he knew what the fight was supposed to be when he signed the contract.
They're gonna sue him then, right?
Yeah,
that's the next step. They trying to, I guess, give him more time or negotiate with him or something.
Okay.
I mean, what difference will it make? It's like, well, I guess he doesn't want on his record. You know,
he don't want to lose that 50-0.
Nah, to be honest, I don't even think he would lose at 50. And no, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he still be packed.
Yeah, I think he still be packed
to this day.
But
I just don't think he want to come out of retirement to just do that fight. I guess he want to stay retired and continue doing exhibitions. I get it.
Well, he signed a fighter. Wasn't it announced he signed a deal?
Well, Pac,
he signed the contract.
Yeah,
was supposed to be a real fight.
Yeah, but you see, Floyd is saying that it's not gonna be a real fight, and then you got Pacquiao saying, "Yeah, it's a real fight. That it's not gonna happen if it's an exhibition." So Pacquiao sticking to it's got to be a real fight. If it's not a real fight, I'm not doing it.
Okay, so but whatever. So, and this is my problem. I think one of the biggest problems with boxing, I feel like I wish, because this is how PBC used to do it back in the day. Like it just the fact that remember how we just got y'all may not remember how we just got like Spence versus, even though it didn't end up happening because Spence got injured, but like PBC would just drop fight posters and it would be official, right? Out of the blue. This is why I don't like all these pre-announcements. I don't like that ring, like, oh, these people are in talks to fight. I get that we get to like talk about it and speculate, but I feel like we got more speculations than real stuff. This is why I wish that, like, I'd rather be surprised. Surprise me with the fight being signed already.
Exactly, like just
all this
quiet,
speculation, right? And I think it's because you got guys who want to go on social media. Oh, I'm in talks with this person. I called this person out. They're on my list. Just surprise me with the actual fight. All this back and forth. To me, I think they start. We shouldn't even known about. I feel like Floyd and Manny. We shouldn't even known about it. And I feel like it's whatever it is. I feel like they would have sued Floyd at this point. It seems like it was announced prematurely. Maybe he did sign it for a real fight. Maybe he didn't. We don't know. But it just gives you more stuff to argue about versus that y'all just dropped it when it was signed, sealed, delivered, official. We wouldn't have to. One other point I wanted to make. Y'all was talking about Al Heyman when I first clicked on and was listening to y'all. And I will say, it does seem like, and I don't know what's going on with Floyd, because again, his broke ain't not broke. Who knows? Maybe he might not even be there. This might be some financial turmoil he's going through. But I will say, I did hear about one of his assistants passing away. Leonard Ellaby isn't there anymore. He doesn't have Al anymore. The minute those people are no longer in his corner, he had when it was announced he did that lawsuit to Showtime, he had all this whole new team around him, right? And now suddenly the money ain't whatever. Apparently all this stuff is going on. So we'll find out. But I agree with you saying like, for some reason, I think people do want, and I'm not saying he's infallible, like maybe he is a crook, but it's like people are going out their way to act like Al's a crook, and I don't understand why. Like, because we don't have any viable, even like real, we don't even have any real allegations. Like even Floyd's he's not even suing him. Meanwhile, we have people with actual tangible documented proof and lawsuits. And so I don't understand, like, if he did something, I think it'll come out. And I heard something about people arguing about, oh, we haven't seen him. Like, do we have to see him? He's not a promoter. You see the promoter all the time. The promoter is the person you're supposed to see because they're selling you the fight. If I'm an advisor / manager, I don't need to be out in front all the time. So I just don't understand the complaints about him, because he's not, if he's not a promoter, we shouldn't see him all the time. So he's actually doing what he's supposed to do, handle the business on the back end, and that's it. I don't need to see Al Heyman. It's not Al Heyman presents so and so. It's PBC, and the fighters are supposed to be the front man.
Well, I was just saying Al Heyman.
You're right though, Drew. You're right though, because everybody has always said Al Heyman is always like, he's an advisor. Nobody has ever said that he's somebody like a promoter, and I think that's where a lot of people get the misconception that, oh, we ain't never see Al anywhere. But it's kind of like, when has anybody ever came out and said Al is my promoter? Whenever people talk about Al, they say Al has advised me to make these certain decisions and do certain things. So right. And like, I've never heard anybody that's known in the PBC and has a camera, they always say to some sort of extent that Al has advised them to do this move with their money. And it seems like it works. I just don't understand how somebody like Floyd, when you got advisors who are telling you like, yo, you can invest your money in CDs, you could do a 401k or whatever you want to do, you know what I mean? But these outlets are there to make an extra if you want to, you know what I mean? And you don't want to just leave your money there just sitting. So it's kind of hard to believe all these things that's surfacing. And I don't know. I mean, I want to wait and see more until, things come to light. But if Floyd's doing these things, I mean, he needs help, because it's kind of like gambling. And Mr. Greg said it best. When you got gambling problems, like, you addicted. You addicted to some sort of
he's definitely addicted to that lifestyle, and he definitely need help.
It's not that people are saying that Al Heyman is like you have to see Al Heyman. But here's the thing, though. I hear people talk about Al Heyman like they heard him say something. And I'm just saying, we ain't seen Al Heyman since, well, I haven't seen
There
him.
you go again with your
in over
jokes.
20 years, you know? So it's just
But
funny
hold on.
to say, Al Heyman wouldn't do this. Al Heyman said this when nobody ever seen him say or do anything.
Nah, because he advises him. He's not. I mean, he's.
Let me say this, y'all.
Let's say this real quick, right? The only reason he calls him advisor because legally he can't be a promoter, right? Because he owns the PBC.
Boxing Hacker, you said that 3 times already,
Yeah,
bro.
But not only is he not legally a promoter, he doesn't promote. I'm
Yeah,
saying I've never seen Al Heyman promote a fight.
How is he a promoter if we don't see him, Boxing Hacker?
I've never seen him promote a fight. What fight has he ever promoted? I've never seen him promote a fight.
I didn't say I've never seen you saw him promote a fight.
No, I'm just saying we're saying he's an advisor because legally he's not a promoter. It's not that he's not. That's like saying legally. That's like saying Juke. Legally, you're not a boxer. I never presented myself to be a boxer, so of course I'm not a boxer legally.
Exactly.
Because Al Heyman has never promoted a fight ever.
Exactly.
We've never seen him promote a fight. So what's the point of saying he's legally not a promoter? He's never ever promoted a fight.
Fires
have hold on.
Well, it's my turn to talk. But Fires have legally have said
Nobody's talking.
Alluded to him not being more than a promoter. Like he's been the reason why fights couldn't be made for certain periods of time. So let's not act like
because
they allude to it, Boxing Hacker. They could allude to whatever they want.
Wait a minute, they alluded to what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Hacker. They alluded to what?
They've alluded to Al Heyman having more control than just being an advisor.
Yeah, an advisor, and they respect him.
They've alluded to him having more control.
But the Ali Act is about being a manager slash promoter. So even if he is their manager, let's say Al Heyman is their manager.
He's not their manager either. That's against the Ali Act.
What's against the Ali Act?
He can't be a manager or a promoter. That was against the Ali Act.
I know. Let me finish.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Let's finish. Y'all, relax. I'm about to address something.
Hold on, let me finish.
Even to what you're insinuating, it's not against the Ali Act because unless he is a promoter, let's say because guess what? The Ali Act does not say you can't be an advisor and a manager. It doesn't say that. The Ali Act says you can't be the manager and promoter. So So at the end of the day, there has never been an instance where he has promoted a fight, where a fighter has said he promoted a fight, or where we've seen him promote a fight. He can be an advisor and a manager.
He cannot be a manager.
You gotta let me finish. I wasn't done.
I let you finish, but you cut me off.
Interrupting people.
You cut me off. I was the one talking.
I wasn't done. You've been on the panel all day. You've been on the panel all day. You can't let me finish the sentence.
I was talking. You just cut me off.
I know. I'm trying to answer.
Hacker people got jobs, bro.
2 Cent, he doesn't want me to respond because it destroys his point.
Go ahead.
Because the Ali Act, you don't gotta tell me to go ahead if you shut the F up. Shut up. Have some respect.
You cut me off. You told me have some respect.
You put him behind the thing when I'm talking.
Let her talk, Boxing Hacker, so then you can go. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
I literally will sit here all day and let him talk. He's been on here all day. The Ali Act does not say you can't be an advisor slash promote. It does not state you can't be an advisor slash manager. The conflict is when you're the promoter and the manager. That's the conflict. The problem is no one has ever had any proof or alleged, even from the people who do dealings with him, that Al Heyman is a promoter. That's where the conflict of interest is. The conflict of interest is with the manager and a promoter at the same time. So saying he has more power, yes, he can be an advisor and a manager. That's not a problem. Your whole complaint is that we don't see him. If a person's going to promote a fight, they are what? They are what? Out in front, right? Because they're out in front promoting a fight. So by your own admission, he's not out here. We don't see him. He's not promoting anything because we don't even see him. So he cannot. So saying, oh, it's just because of the Ali Act. He's not skirting around the Ali Act because by your own admission, he's not promoting anything, not even himself, because we never hear from him. His job is behind the scene. He's a lawyer, so he can advise and managing times. That's not a conflict of interest, but being a manager and promoter is a conflict of interest. For example, Eddie Hearn, when he was a promoter, you're not supposed to manage at the same time. It's two totally different things. So it's not a conflict of interest, according to the Ali Act. Nothing Al does. And you already destroyed your own point by getting up here complaining that we don't see him. So I yield, but you're done. You cooked yourself.
Yo,
that is not true. That's the big little crap I've heard in my life. You cannot be hold up, wait a minute. You cannot.
Okay, Boxing Hacker, hold on, listen. I'm gonna let you respond, and then I gotta shut the show down. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you cannot own the PBC and then be a manager for a fighter at the same time. That is primarily against the Ali Act. You know why? Because they'll think you're giving favoritism to that fighter while you own the PBC. What are you talking about? That's like me owning a company, but being a personal manager of somebody else. You can't do that. And yes, Ali Act says both promoters and managers.
Obviously, you can do it, Boxing Hacker.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. That is completely against the law.
No, you cannot. What you gonna do about the Hacker?
Hold on, y'all. Let's let Boxing Hacker finish. Go ahead, Boxing Hacker. You got go ahead.
With the revision that what's his name doing for
nobody
Zuffa,
cut
now
him
you
off,
can.
please.
Yeah, with the revision that what's the name doing for Zuffa, now you can. But previously, no, you cannot be a manager. You can't be a manager and then own the whole TV station. No, you can't do that. The whole TV channel. No, you cannot do that. That was primarily against the law. If that's the case, he would have been the manager. He wouldn't just be an advisor. He wouldn't just be that. No, I don't know what she's even talking about. That whole rant made absolutely no sense to me. You know, so like I said, well, when it comes to Al Heyman is an advisor. Yes, he's an advisor. But fighters have alluded to him doing more than advising. What do I mean by that? That he's also been the ones to they have to talk to make fights. You know, he tells them to make this fight or not make this fight. That's more
because he's advising them.
It's hard to say.
He's advising them on if they should make the fight.
To be a blocker for fights.
He's not his own case.
And like I said, Juke jumps in front of me. Please.
He looked it up on AI.
It's not AI. No, it's not about AI. How can you fathom to think that you can be a manager of one person, but then own a company of everybody else? It'll obviously be a conflict of interest.
All right, Boxing Hacker. Yeah,
it makes no sense.
Good night, Hacker.
That was weird.
So listen, okay, that's according to the court of Hacker. It's illegal, but a court of the United States, it is legal, which is why De La Hoya and Bob Arum lost in court. So according to U.S. court, according to the United States laws and everything we have in place, Hacker's wrong. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But unless this is the United States of Hacker,
yeah.
Because all I know was they tried that and they lost in court.
What they do in court?
He's gonna come up here.
What they do in court?
You see how that works, Hacker?
Neither De La Hoya or Bob Arum are in the same place that Al Heyman is, who owns a TV channel. What are you
Hacker, you had your say.
What are you talking about?
You had your say.
Chill out, Hacker.
Basically, he always says, "What are you talking about?" Every time he loses the
Hey, Troop is savage.
She's savage for what? She's literally making shit up.
I mean,
stuff up, Hacker.
I'm
telling you what the judge
BBC is a TV show.
Okay, what's the law that says you can't have a TV show? What law? What law is that?
The Ali Act says you cannot be the owner of that organization and be the manager of a particular fighter at the same time. You cannot do that.
What law is that?
Ali Act.
It does not.
The Ali Act does not say that.
Okay.
When the Ali Act says that you can't have a TV show, Hacker.
You got it. Yeah, you got it. He's an advisor because he chose to be an advisor randomly.
He
randomly chose to be an advisor.
The Ali Act.
First advisor in boxing history for no reason.
It doesn't say it because guess what? When Golden Boy and Top Rank tried to sue and say that Al Heyman was breaking the Act, the United States court system sided with Al Heyman and they lost. So
Yes, because he wasn't. He was an advisor.
They lost. So everything you claimed was already failed in a
He
court.
wasn't a manager. Of course,
They lost. You
Yes.
lost this argument 10 years
I
ago.
didn't say he broke the Ali Act. I said him being a manager would break the
that were
Ali Act.
destroyed a
What are you
decade
talking
ago.
about?
You lost. It says nothing about TV shows. I'm sorry.
Yo,
all right, y'all. Let me listen.
So
Listen.
are we getting our last words?
Yes, I'm gonna give everybody 60 seconds. Starting with you, Boxing Hacker. You got 60 seconds. What's your final 2 cents? Go.
Oh, my 60 seconds. Well, salute to you, 2 cents. Sorry for the inconvenience with somebody always jumping in front of me. As you can see, Greg, people do jump in front of people. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out. As far as Al Heyman being able to manage fighters, previously he couldn't do that because he owned the PBC. He could not do that. In the future, maybe now he can because people can be under one umbrella, right? The whole under one umbrella system, maybe, sure. But previously he could not do that. As far as Floyd Mayweather owing money, I find it hard to believe. Floyd had lots of money, but he had lots of stuff too. I think it'll be. I was really happy for him when he retired, and he retired rich because not a lot of fighters end up that way, with all their faculties and all their money intact. And I mean, I hope it's not the former. Like, I hope he still has his money. He still bounces. He leaves boxing alone. I felt like he should leave these exhibitions alone. To be honest with you, I think he's poking the gods at this point. As far as the Wilder conversation, I think Wilder should fight AJ. Although I will say this to you too, sir, I don't think Wilder can beat AJ. I think one thing I learned watching Wilder's last few fights, I don't think he got that knockout potential no more. I don't know what happened to it. He just saying like he be hitting people with the right hand, but people don't be sleeping like they used to, man. And I think when that's gone and you have to, base everything off fundamentals. AJ's had some mishaps, but he's very fundamentally sound. So I think he would beat Wilder at this point in time. I used to never think that. I used to always think that Wilder would knock out AJ, but at this point in time, I don't think Wilder can beat AJ. So that's unfortunate.
All right.
Last but not least,
bro. Good night, bro.
Last but not least,
60
not
seconds,
signing a contract is not considered ducking. Just because somebody says they don't like this contract doesn't mean you can just.
Time is up.
I'll leave it at that. Salute to.
Thank you.
Isaiah, what you doing? What's your final 60 seconds that you got for the show?
I just want to say, Hacker about to get on his notebook and start preparing his shit for tomorrow. So y'all be ready. Yeah, exactly. He about to have his next segment. But nah, I just think it's funny how they saying that Floyd don't got no money. I do believe Floyd got money. I just feel like he's stingy with his money. You know what I mean? Like he want to keep all that shit for himself. And like, I know he's real close to his grandson. And I do like that about Floyd because, he takes care of his. And I really hope he got some for that little young man. But that's all I got to say. Shout out to you, 2 Cent. And you're not live tomorrow. I forgot you said only Tuesday. But I'll probably pop into some lives because I got to go into work in like 4 hours. So I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow.
All right, Isaiah, shout out to you. Be safe out there. Be more bully. What's your final 60 seconds? What you got for the show?
I just want to say tonight to 2 Cents, listening audience, you have been exposed to the insanity and delusion of the B-Side Boxing Fan Club. Tonight is representative Boxing Hacker. That guy's delusional. I can't explain nothing for Hacker. I guess he's a good. He's alright. You know what I mean? He just repeat the same talking points over and over again, and I believe he's being fed these talking points by his higher power, Bill Haney. The same with all the rest of them. You know what I mean? It's wild. It's wild. But I can't wait for Shockey Foster versus Raymond Ford. That is going to be a good fight. Yeah, 2 young lions going at it. You know what I mean? And if Shockey win, he gets Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah,
That's if he
right.
don't duck. That's if he don't duck. So I land my plane right there.
All right, shout
Y'all
out
have a good
B-More
night,
Bully.
y'all.
Thank y'all for coming out. Shakur Stevens is going to try to fight O'Shaquie Foster at 147 pounds. Thomas Hill, what's your final 2 cents in 60 seconds? What you got for the show?
I'm gonna give it to you in less than that. Hey, first and foremost, excellent conversation tonight. A damn good panel and good talk. The question that was gonna be asked of Jupe, you said you wanted to ask her. It was about the refereeing and the Wilder fight, and him getting obviously interfered with throughout the thing. So I'm just gonna pull off on that. Y'all be easy and have a good night.
All right, shout out Thomas Hill. Mr. Greg, Jupe, Big Supreme, real quick, I promise y'all I need to get off of here. I'm so sleepy. My eyes is barely open. But I had to ask, have y'all ever seen something so egregious with a referee in a fight as what I'm about to show you in this clip? And Juke, when you wasn't here, I was like, where's Juke? Because, I haven't seen all the fights like you've seen. Like, I'm not a historian. I'm just a casual. I said, I got to ask Juke if she's seen something, Mr. Greg. I got to ask them if they've seen something so egregious as to what I'm about to show you in this clip. Y'all, check this out. Look at this referee, right? Do you see him? Look, you see him taking this angle so he can cut the ring off on Deontay Wilder? Watch him stick his arm out there. Look at that. Look at that.
The funniest shit for moving him out the way.
Why is he doing that? Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look.
Wilder's hilarious.
Look. Wilder kind of had to push him out the way. Like, man, if you don't get out the way. But look how the referee gets in between them, y'all. Look at him. Look. And he about to stick his hand on his shoulder to try to stop Wilder.
Wow.
Look at him. Look, what is he doing, y'all? Look at this. He's in the way.
Yeah.
Wilder is literally fighting
That's
the referee and Chisora. Look at him.
Yeah, he's way too involved.
Look at this.
Either
look, he pushing Wilder. Look, he pushing Wilder again.
Right. And my thing is, only way you push someone back is if you're about to call it. Did he call it a count right here?
So is this not a stoppage? He's like, are you all right?
He could have given a count.
There's no count.
There was no count right here?
There's no count.
No. He should have given a count.
Look. He about to give him a hug.
He had to bet on that nigga.
Yeah, I thought the fight was egregious. So, unfortunately, the referee does have the, fortunately, because sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad and different. The referee, they pretty much what they say goes in there. Like there's very little recourse.
Big Supreme, look at this. Look how he take the angle.
No, I agree. He cut the ring off for Chisora.
The funniest thing is Wilder pushed him out the way and throwing the right hand. That was crazy.
Right. Wilder like, I don't give a damn.
Wilder said, I don't give a damn if you're right there, motherfucker.
Wilder like, nigga, move, bro.
Okay, you know what? You know what song going in my head? Remember Ludacris? Move, bitch. Get out.
That's definitely cool.
I saw this and I just realized how crazy it really is.
Okay, you know what, 2 Cent? I thank you for setting this clip up. Because even though I watched the fight, because I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous watching the fight because, like, I don't know if y'all know, I'm a big Wilder fan. Always has been. So, like, my stomach was turning with this fight. And I knew I was going to be, like, kind of like, I had to know what happened before I could watch it because I was worried he was going to get hurt. So now and I saw the fight, but I didn't see it like the way you just framed this clip. It is crazy. And look at the referee's foot. It's like he put his foot out to make sure Wilder couldn't put his foot there.
Yeah.
You're like, you ain't going to get no leverage on that punch, my young man. You will not.
Can y'all believe they still trying to cheat this man? Why are they still trying to cheat Wilder?
That's crazy.
This is what I'm saying. So, okay, I don't know. I've been a boxing fan for a long time, and a lot of people would think, oh, they associate me with Tank for some reason, but like listen, it was Bomb Squad. No one has got more money out of me than Deontay Wilder, and I would say within recent years, because I just thought he was. I love what he stand for and all that. So anyway, I would just say that to see him, I saw him being cheated before with the knockdown, with the Fury fight. I saw how the UK played with him, how Eddie Hearn played with him, and to know this man, we know that he's not. You know, like this is not vintage. This is not. I mean, this is not prime Wilder. The fact that you still got people interfering to like, it's crazy because like Chisora should be able to beat Wilder on his own. He shouldn't need all this extra help. And there was another knockdown they didn't call, but I didn't realize how much he injected himself into that little moment right there. That's crazy. Like. And he's not, and we all know I love Wilder, but we know he's not the most technical fighter on earth. He shouldn't need no referee help. I mean, his opponent should need the help of the referee. Like it makes me.
No more. I think he was ready to quit.
He was.
He was ready to quit.
Yeah, I think the ref took away Wilder's knockout.
The referee always take away. That's the story of Wilder's career. The referee taking away.
This was blatant. Now that you see it,
it's so.
When I saw the fight, I saw the ref was in the way, but I didn't see it in the way it was broken. Where it's been broken down now. The ref was in the way before Wilder even started coming forward, so he was already prepared to get in the way. Right here, he's already prepared to get in the way because Chisora probably wants to quit right here, and he's looking at him. But it looks like he's protecting him now. He's starting to protect him. Because just watch when he starts going forward. As we've been seeing.
Look how he take the angle. Look how he take the angle. Boom, cut the ring off. Boom, meet him at the spot. Boom, stick your hand out. Wow.
Trying to see where he is, putting his hand out now, not letting him. I mean, he really interfered with this fight.
No, you're right, because guess what? So after he stuck his hand out, the ref did not call a timeout. He did not start counting. So Wilder had every right to punch him.
Yep.
Once Wilder did punch him, he pushed Wilder off to check on Chisora without calling a timeout, without counting. Actually, I ain't know what. Maybe I ain't gonna bring that man name up because I don't want anybody getting mad. Are you let you? But technically, this is more egregious than some other things that they were complaining about last year.
Look at his
hand. That's really good. That's terrible.
No, this is way more egregious. Okay. Let me tell you why this is a little bit more egregious. Remember how everybody was mad with the Tank situation? And I understand what they meant because I could understand it. Like, it is the referee does have to say, and they're like, oh, it should have been a knockdown, right? Right, because he wiped his eyes out. But I will say this. The one thing people they can say what they want, the referee did call a timeout. He started counting once Lamont complained. Everybody was mad. In this case, the referee stopped the action, did not call a timeout, did not count, and prevented someone from punching despite not calling the timeout. This is, according to the rule book, this is actually more egregious technically, right? Because at the very least, the referee in the Tank fight, he called a timeout initially, then started counting, so there was some confusion. So he did make some type of error because you're supposed to, settle. If you call a timeout, why are you counting, and vice versa. In this case, he didn't call anything. He just prevented Chisora from having any damage in the middle of the action.
And imagine if Wilder would have lost. Like, I can point this out because Wilder won, but imagine if I was pointing this out and Wilder lost.
They were like,
you making excuses.
It don't matter, right? It had you, right? Meanwhile, the situation we're talking about, and I still understand people saying the referee should have did X, Y, Z because, right, those are all available tools for him. I've seen more egregious stuff. Like, okay, I'm gonna say something egregious. The most egregious thing I've seen more. Okay, well, first of all. Was it Zab and Floyd when Floyd team jumped in the ring?
Yeah.
They could have disqualified him. They didn't. They separated the fight. The most egregious, and then I've seen something more egregious with the Floyd
What about
team.
the dude that jumped in the ring with Rick Bowe?
No, I'm talking about have you seen something more egregious
Big
with a
Bo,
referee, Juke? Have
nothing
you
will
seen
ever
something
go
more
beyond
egregious?
Big Bo and Galata because it started an entire stadium riot.
Juke, can you hear me?
I'm sorry, baby. What you say?
Oh, okay, I'm just making sure you can still hear me. No, I was asking, have you seen something more egregious with a referee?
I can only think of two instances that's recent, and ironically, they both from the UK, right? So I think Usyk should have got the stoppage in the first Fury fight. The referee did the same kind of thing he's doing now. Like he had this nigga Fury bouncing off the ropes from this side to that side. He was like kind of blocking Usyk off. That was crazy. Then the second one was, I think, Patty Donovan versus Lewis Crocker. I don't know how he got.
That was bad.
Yeah, I don't know how he got disqualified, but that was crazy. So like the UK, they not looking too good out here with the referees.
Yeah,
Somebody said this how Mayweather was helping Devin Haney in that sparring with Tank.
No, that was bad, but you're right. The UK is known for like some craziness. Remember, they let, and so people mad. The first time I saw them let a fighter call it, well, it probably was before then. I don't know if y'all remember AJ versus Joseph Parker. The ref would not let Parker fight on the inside with AJ. He would not, because that's what he was winning at. He wouldn't let him do it. And then AJ did a timeout, and the referee just said, "Okay, you want a timeout?" and and gave him a timeout because AJ said so. I swear to God, go back and look at AJ versus Parker. AJ took the timeout, and he was like, "Oh, okay," because it was a very competitive fight, but when they realized that Parker went on the inside, they're like, "Yeah, no more inside fighting." Every time they got close, the referee made sure the fight was at a distance where AJ jab would make it work, right?
Did he stick his arm out like this, dude? Did he cut the ring off?
He kept pushing him apart.
But look how you take that angle. Wow.
I can think of another fight with the referee did some weird shit like that. Y'all remember the Triple G and Derevyanchenko fight? When he hit Triple G with a body shot and Harvey Dock like pushed Derevyanchenko off him? Like there was like no like break, nothing. Like he hit him with a body shot. Triple G like went to go down, and Harvey Dock like grabbed Derevyanchenko from hitting him again. And I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, these referees is weird.
Sometimes the referees get too much a part of it. To me, the most egregious was, I'm sorry, that Wilder Fury fight. I will forever be. It wasn't fit. I will never forgive him saying like, "Well, I did what was in the best interest of boxing." Like he didn't go by the rules. He was like, I know. Basically, he's saying, I know Fury was counted out, but I basically screamed in his face until he woke up and did whatever. I've seen some crazy refereeing in my day, and again, I mean, I don't know if y'all remember that Holyfield Tyson fight. Holyfield got bit in the ear about 2 or 3 times in that fight. It wasn't. I'm talking about they was not penalizing Mike.
Holyfield was being dirty too.
So Holyfield was being dirty. I'm just saying that wasn't the first bite. When his ear got ripped off, that was not the first bite. The ref was allowing some atrocious things from both sides. And I would just say in any other situation, and they didn't stop it. They didn't stop the fight until Mike literally ripped part of the ear off and spat it out on the canvas. Holyfield had been gotten bitten like 1 or 2 times before.
He didn't know that. The ref didn't know because the first time that Mike bit him, the way Mike moved in on him, you couldn't tell that. We could see it because we were watching the camera, but the ref couldn't see it.
Holyfield was headbutting. He was.
Holyfield was headbutting too. And when Mike bit him the first time and jumped up and down, the ref wasn't quite sure what happened, and then he did it again.
It wasn't until the ear went on the floor with
until he saw the piece of the ears, and Holyfield actually had to show him this motherfucker bit my ear off
completely. And y'all seen some bad refereeing again. The worst, and I implore everybody, go watch the Bo versus Galata fights. Now you talking about a riot that erupted?
That was crazy.
Have you ever watched Riddick Bowe versus Galata, Andrew Galata?
Yeah.
What's that? 2 Cent probably has it. 2 Cent. Go watch that. If you want to see a riot in the entire stadium, like with like a whole bunch of like injuries, like the whole get the butt beating everybody up, because Andrew Galata was that dirty. and that referee let him punch Bo in the groin. Like, how many times, y'all? Like,
I'm surprised Riddick can have children.
For real, like Riddick got hit in the
and
groin
it was so blatant.
and like that was the craziest I seen. The referee was just letting him get all his little family jewels get busted up.
Yeah, I mean he was throwing combinations.
Oh, I never seen a combination on somebody's man parts. He threw combinations on his man parts.
What? He threw a 4-point combination to his nuts, 2 cents.
He was Galata would threw like a 1-2-1 on Riddick Bowe's private area. The man was in pain. His team got pissed off, stormed the ring. It took the whole. Listen, the riot lasted for like 15 minutes off the whole arena.
Wow.
It's on YouTube. Look up.
Nah, it probably lasted a little longer than that. I think that's the reason why. That was in Madison Square Garden, right?
Yeah.
That's why they beefed up the security.
Yep. That's why. Why you think they don't let people get in the
That's why that's where Bill was just acting a fool.
Listen, girl, there's a part where someone coach failed. They had to try to get him out the state, and he fell off the stretcher because the crowd was fighting. It was a mess. It's the most dramatic thing you ever see. So y'all talking about these dirty fighters, and he took a knee. And y'all wasn't around when we saw the dirt. Listen, I ain't seen
That was nasty work.
Listen, it's an earlier fight of Riddick Bowe was here in Washington, where one of Riddick's people jumped up on the ring to grab Riddick's opponent, and they snatched him out of the ring while Riddick was kicking him.
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah, I remember that fight. Yeah, Riddick got into a lot of brawls. What about when they was throwing drinks at Hagler? What that was in Boston, right?
Oh yeah. When he beat
he beat that
was it Anderfermo?
He beat the guy who said no black man beating him. He beat him, and then the whole UK
they threw drinks,
they rained that stadium. I mean, that ring
was that was nasty work too.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Hey, this is a great conversation, y'all. But I've got to
get some sleep. We'll talk about it later.
I'm gonna let everybody get their final 2 cents, 60 seconds. Mr. Greg, what you got?
I'll say this to Hacker. There's something called a first among equals. You are first in the persons that interrupt. That's why everybody goes at you, because you do it more and more egregious than everybody else. And wherever you are, you do it. And that's why they keep butting you off. So yes, I know we sometimes talk over each other, but we don't do it constantly, and we don't do it intentionally, and we do listen. You have to learn to listen, as I just said. Having said that, I hope you pay attention to what I just said. Now, now the fights that we saw were like the one we just saw was kind of crazy. I hope we don't see too much of that. I did enjoy coming on tonight. Good to talk to you, Jupe and 2 Cents and Supreme and everybody else was here. I will see you Friday.
All right, Mr. Greg, nice talking to you. Shout out to Mr. Greg. Jupe, what's your final 2 cents? What you got for the show? 60 seconds.
Hey, so I just want to say, like, really quickly, I purposely been trying to like hang back a little bit because I don't want to seem like I'm always dominating the conversation. I don't want to be long-winded. So I listen to what everybody got to say, and I'll come up and say my little last minute thing. And even when I say my little last minute thing, I get interrupted. Like, I ain't let these guys, talk their stuff for hours. I'm listening to y'all, respecting y'all time. It's crazy. But I will just read this because I know people talking about the whole what was illegal with when it comes to like, oh, you couldn't do a TV show. Just so that you know a synopsis, that's not what it was. The Muhammad Ali Act restricts a conflict of interest by prohibiting a promoter. The rules of prohibition was around the promoter. It conflict the interest of the promoter acting as a manager or having financial interest in the management. So long as you're not a promoter, you're not breaking the rules. So it has nothing to do with a TV show or signing multiple people, as long as you're not the promoter, right? And so again, just to reiterate, this is an ESPN judge dismisses Golden Boy lawsuit against PBC creator Al Heyman. It says that the case never got to trial because U.S. District John Walter granted Heyman's motion ending the lawsuit. He said that the court concludes that the plaintiff, Golden Boy, failed to demonstrate that there is a genuine issue of material fact as to why a federal claim of relief, right? It says on behalf of our clients, okay, I'm sorry. It says the court's ruling makes clear that the efforts by Heyman Sports were intended to and actually increase the competition in the boxing industry and benefited boxers and other promoters and fans. So according to the United States court, Heyman benefited the sport, helped create competition, and benefited the fans and fighters, right? So everything that boxing hackers arguing, like he's a decade behind. He's still arguing points from 10 years ago that were debunked and filed away in case law. With that, I yield. Y'all have a good night, and thanks for letting me up.
Shout out Juke, Big Supreme. What's your final 2 cents? What you got for the show? Let me get Boxing Hacker Cat super chat. He says the ref in the Tank versus Roach fight was way worse. What happened to the count he started? How was he allowed to call for a towel? That was super cheating. Okay, Boxing Hacker. Shout out to Boxing Hacker for the $5 in the super chat. Big Supreme, what's your final 2 cents? What you got?
I ain't gonna be too long. Hacker's a troll. I ain't gonna address that nigga, but Wilder still got some knockout power because this nigga Chisora definitely wanted to quit. But I think the UK refs are probably the most biased that I've seen. Like, cause I've seen multiple fights where they've like prevented a fighter from punching or giving them a point deduction or even like a disqualification. So I felt like UK's definitely have the worst refs right now. They might have the best fans, but the referees are atrocious. I wanted to talk about some other things, but I don't know I got 60 seconds, so I'm gonna just keep it smooth. I'm gonna land my plane on that. I feel like Wilder, he's been boxing for so long. I don't know how he hasn't implemented like a different kind of setup or something. I mean, like, I get it, like you started boxing late, but at least like a left hook or uppercuts, something. Like this dude just keeps spamming the overhand
he
right.
landed some uppercuts. You didn't see him landing?
I did see him, but like he was kind of smothering himself on the ropes. I feel like if he got some leverage and got some space, he probably would have definitely put Chisora out. But I guess the ref has some money on Chisora because I've never seen no shit like that. This nigga wanted to quit, and then he like jumped in and he like braced himself to get hit by Wilder. I don't know what was up with that. That was crazy. Like I think Chisora is still with Eddie Hearns, so maybe Eddie Hearns is like, yo, look, just don't make this nigga knock him out. Man, and I guess that's what they did. I was crying. I'm like, yo,
another show. I was crying. Like,
and what's up with Wilder? Like, he keeps doing this like funny walk towards like the boxer. Like, every time he's about to like hit somebody, he does this like funny walk. Like, I don't know, he on some Jason shit. Like, it's just crazy. Like, he did that to like the last 3 people he fought. Like, I'm like, yo, this dude's crazy. But that was
telegraphing that right hand. Like, Wilder, what are you doing?
I don't know, but I ain't gonna lie, he clearly got power because I seen the interview, I guess the post interview. They was in the locker room and Chisora was like, damn, man, I was trying to brace myself. This dude could really crack. Like, he really got punching power. So that let me know that he probably was ready to quit. You know what I mean? So I do think Wilder still has the power, but he just doesn't have the skill set to set it up or the IQ to realize that his opponent is hurt or something like that. So I'm gonna land it on that. As far as like the Tank thing, yo, Hacker, like, y'all niggas bring up Tank even when we talking about Wilder and referees, bro. We talking about Riddick Bowe, Galata, we talking about Hagler. Like, why are you bringing up Tank, bro? I don't know. This nigga's a weirdo, but I'll see you on the next show. Get some sleep. I holla.
All right, shout out Big Supreme. I'm sorry I can't stay on later, guys. We was having such a great show, such a great conversation. Normally, I probably would stay on here with y'all, but I know better. I gotta get to sleep. I gotta be up in about 4 hours. So be sure to help support the channel. Hitting the Cash App, hitting the Super Chat. If you're listening to the replay, hit the heart with the $. Leave me a special thanks below. And great conversation tonight. I'll be live again Friday. Y'all know that's ladies' night. And I feel all right. Join me Friday again for ladies' night, where the conversation will continue, and you know it goes down with the all-woman panel, where we just give straight boxing talk from an all-female perspective. Fellas, you can always call into the show at the call-in number scrolling at the bottom of the screen so you don't have to feel left out. Shout out to everybody that punched the like button, hit that subscribe button. Listen, and y'all hit the subscribe button. I see the analytics. People are watching the show, but y'all not subscribing. Hit the subscribe button. Y'all know it help out the channel. So if you're here because you like me, if you're here because you don't like me, I don't know what I'm talking about. You just come over here to laugh. Whatever the case may be, whatever brings you to my channel for entertainment, just be sure to punch that subscribe button. And listen, if you don't want your host all in the videos, cussing you out, timing you out the chat, kicking you off the panel, leaving you in the background, you while you trying to talk, come on over to 2 Cents Boxing, where we talk everything boxing and everybody's entitled to their own opinion.